want to make more money? Of course, we all do. So find out how easy it is to train at home for a better career. Just get a pencil and paper right now and write down this toll-free number. There's absolutely no obligation, and no salesman will visit you. At international correspondence schools, more than 10 million men and women have trained for job promotions and new careers without setting foot inside a classroom. And now at home in your spare time, you can get your career diploma. Choose from any one of these courses. ICS High School, Child Daycare, Interior Decorating, Wildlife Forestry, Auto Mechanics, Computer Programming, Medical Dental Office Assistant, Journalism Short Story, Dressmaking, Fitness and Nutrition, Art, Police Sciences, Gardening, TV VCR Repair, Animal Sciences, Firearms Repair, Travel Tourism, Electronics, Secretarial, Small Engine Repair, Electrician, Child Psychology, or get your diploma in Hotel Restaurant Management, Bookkeeping, Business Management, or Accounting. Compare your present salary with the money you could be making in any one of these careers. They'll be repeated for you at the end of this commercial, so have your pencil ready to jot down the course you're most interested in. Then call the ICS toll-free number, and we'll send you one of these exciting career packs absolutely free with all the information you need. Your career pack explains how easy it is to study at home. It tells you about the many success stories of other people just like yourself who trained through ICS and got better jobs. And that's not all. You'll also see the exciting learning materials included in your course at no extra cost. They make it easy and fun to train for that better career. Here are those courses again, so call today for free information.
Call now for the free information Sally Struthers spoke about. Then decide if you want to train at home for a better career to make more money or advance in your present job. Call 1-800-637-9800. Operators are on duty now to send you free information by return mail. Choose any one of these exciting careers. That's 1-800-637-9800. Call now.
What is it?
Say,
What is it?
hey, why it's Buttercup. Popcorn, add sweet cream butter to hot popcorn. Mix it up, wrap it up, Buttercup is born.
It's delicious.
So nutritious.
It's a taste delight.
It's so munchy,
Crisp and crunchy.
you'll enjoy each bite. Eat butter-drenched Buttercup, popcorn at its best.
Served in a king-size cup.
It beats all the rest.
Show starts in 5 minutes.
Here's a new taste treat. The corn dog. Plump, juicy wieners are dipped in a thick, golden southern-style corn batter that seals in all their freshness and flavor. If you like hot dogs, you'll love corn dogs. Everybody does. Try a corn dog with your favorite beverage. At the refreshment corner now. Corn dogs.
To add to your enjoyment, we're all wound up to bowl you over at intermission time with live wire service at our snack bar, where you'll find a tempting variety of favorite foods and beverages. Your continued patronage is very, very welcome.
It's 4 minutes till showtime.
Yum, yum. It's time for a tasty and refreshing snack. promise to satisfy your hunger, your thirst, your sweet tooth. So visit our refreshment center now. Let's go!
It's 3 minutes till showtime.
Wow.
Jolt Freak just cheered 100 bits. Happy affiliate anniversary.
Sneaking out to the drive-in? Why not take the kiddies along and save the expense of a sitter? Everyone enjoys the drive-in.
Show starts in 2 minutes.
Boy, howdy do I need a sock cop stream to make me feel better. I'm working with a running race. I can barely keep up with it.
It's refreshment time, folks.
Taste that beats the others cold. Pepsi pours it on. Taste that beats the others cold. Pepsi pours it on.
Yum, yum. It's a meal in itself. Our all-meat super dog. Enjoy one now.
Show starts in 1 minute.
Today we're interviewing a stomach.
Hello there.
What is life like as a stomach?
Oh, boy, it was humdrum. I mean, until what's-his-name discovered Tony's Pizza.
Tony's Pizza?
Yeah, I was suffering from the pizza cravings until Tony's came along. Crispy crust and zesty sauces. Wow.
And so now... What's that?
Another pizza craving. Just thinking about Tony sets it off.
Oh, where are you going?
He's going to get a Tony's Pizza. And I follow him anywhere.
Does your stomach send you pizza craving signals? Oh, wow. Tony's, the Pizza Cravers Pizza. Available at the concession stand.
Settle back now, content, comfortable, well-fed, and ready for some fine entertainment. Is everybody happy? Then let's go. It's showtime.
Oh, my goodness gracious. It is showtime. Yes, it is. Goodness gracious me. Wow, I'm hearing myself for the first time. And I'm still sounded congestedy sounded. I'm still a little congestedy sounded, but that's okay. That's all right. That's not a big deal. Little congestion. You know, it's fine. Isn't that fine, Rupert? This is fine. This is fine. This is fine. I'm a little stuffy. I'm a little stuffy. Feel like I got some cotton in my nose, which I suppose I do, in a way. I suppose I do, but that's okay. Maybe we'll work it out. Maybe I'll get lucky and I can hawk up a big loogie right in the middle of the show. That'd be great. Whoa, my goodness gracious. Ho! Oh, I thought the robot was going to say something. Shira, thank you so much.
Commodore
Oh, now the
Friday
robot
just cheered
talks.
100
Okay.
bits.
All right, here we go.
Happy affiliate anniversary.
Oh.
Boy, it was humdrum until What's His Sock came along. Crispy mouth flaps and zesty giblets. Hey, hey. Wow.
I wish that was the first time today somebody said I had zesty giblets.
A hype train gimmick has started.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Goodness gracious. First of all, let me say a very smoochy thank yous to Jolt Freak for the 100 bits. Yes, indeed, he goes. And wishing me the happy affiliate anniversary, which I was not aware of. I was not aware of that it was my affiliate anniversary. Thank you so much, Doc Rob, for doing the raiding gimmicks. Woo! Yes, indeed. It's so good to see you, my friend. How was your stream? I saw that you was doing the Jackbox gimmicks. Hope you had a great time doing the Jackbox gimmicks. Welcome in. Thank you for bringing your pals in there. Whoops, the daisy's wrong button. Thank you so much, Jolt Freak. I appreciate that, my friend. I will put that in the old goblet of justice, and when it reaches the top, we may buy us one of them old power hands. Yeah, baby, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I am talking about. Thank you so much for doing the shout out to Doc Rob. Doc Rob has been back on his gimmicks, playing the Jackbox games and the What the Dub and the whatnot. So if you enjoy those things, and I know a lot of you do, be sure to check out Doc Rob. He'll take good care of you. Thank you so much, my friend. Thank you, Shava, for subscribing for 49 months. Oh, my goodness gracious. Let me do wait, where's the other sound effect that goes there? See, I forget where all the buttons are. There it is. Ooh. Wow. Pimpernel, good to see you. Calicut is here. We got Commodore Friday. Working my way down the list. Working my way down the list. Walking fast. Isn't that how that song goes? Isn't that about thanking people on Twitch? Pretty sure that song is. Pretty sure. Thank you so much, Shira. Good. That's fantastic. Thank you so much, my friend. And thank you so much to Commodore Friday for the 100 beautiful biddies. Thank you so much, my friend. Goose of gratitude. Going right into the goblet of justice, helping to keep the lights on and all that kind of stuff. Calicut is here. One of my favorite Canadians, Calicut. I am doing better. I am doing better. Anthony Roberts, hello there. Hello there. I like a nice firm hello right there with a period right at the end of it. That's a no nonsense.
Okay.
No nonsense hello. Love that. Love that. Slapstick 85. Thank you so much. This is what, year 3 on the Twitch? Is that correct? Year 3 or 4? I don't remember. It feels like I just started on Twitch, but then it also feels like I've been here since I was born at the same time. So it's hard to tell. Hard to tell the time in betwixt those things. And thank you so much, Shira, for using those 20 bits to do the shiny welcome Raiders little gimmick. I appreciate that. It's very kind of you. Welcome in the welcome, da Raiders da. Das die Raiders have raided, und we must make them feel welcomed. Da, welcome Raiders. Welcome. Chicago Bob is here. Hey, it's Bob in Chicago. How's everything going in Chicago? Hope everything's well. In Chicago. I've never been to Chicago. I've always wanted to go to Chicago. Seems like a fun place. They got that big bean thing. And my favorite thing about the big bean thing is it's called like the Dream Cloud or something like that. Like the artist, he's like this serious artsy-fartsy guy. And he hates it when people call it the bean. But that's the way that it goes. You make a giant bean, people are going to call it a bean. You know what I mean? I don't know what he was expecting. I ain't never seen no bean-shaped cloud. Perfectly smooth and mirror-like like that. Especially not in the middle of a city. So, I don't know. Maybe in 100 years we'll all feel a fool for saying it looks like a bean. But it does look like a bean. And I would like to see that thing. So I could stand in front of it and I'd go, look at that. Look like a big bean. Isn't that neat? And then I'll leave, and then I'll be like, oh, I forgot to take a picture. And then I'll take a picture. And I'll be like, here's me and the bean. Man, that would do some numbers. I'd get 5,
just another
maybe
blowhard
7
just
likes
cheered
on that
100 bits. Fly, Eagles fly.
Oh, here we go.
On the road to victory. Fight, Eagles fight. Score a touchdown 1, 2, 3. Hit 'em low. Hit 'em high. And watch our Eagles fly. Fly, Eagles fly.
Eagles
on the
fly.
road to victory.
Victory.
E-A-G-L-E-S. Eagles.
Eagles. Thank you so much, Just the Blowhard. That's right. Congratulations to your Eagly team. They won the big football match. Can't deny that. Nobody can take that away from you. Unless they figured out that you was cheating the whole time. Then maybe. There you go. SockCon 2025 in Chicago. Hey, why not? Coterie Nico Chan, thank you so much. Good to see us. They got gangsters in Chicago like Al Capone. Oh, yeah, I remember that guy. Old Al Capone. They made a movie about him. It was called Forrest Gump, I believe. This will be an awesome city to be in when it's another 50 degrees or so warmer. Well, we're headed that way, Chicago, Bob. Headed that way. Yeah, we didn't have that in Pittsburgh. Yeah, no, what happened, the stink of my rear was the one. He was like, hey, let's do a thing in Pittsburgh. And we got started talking, and then he just sort of disappeared. Just sort of disappeared. Have you been warned before? I bet you stanky, says Massey. No, never been warned. Never been warned. But that doesn't stop me from stinking every once in a while. If I don't have my showers, you know what I mean? I got to take a shower. Things like that. You had a dream that we talked on the phone called a Nico Chan? Oh, wow. That's incredible. It's almost as if we've talked on the phone before. Or maybe that was me dreaming. I don't know. Now I'm confused. Now I'm very confused. You know, I did have a really weird fever dream whenever I was way in the deeps of being ill. I had a strange fever dream, in where it was I was in New York City, and I was with a friend of mine, and it was very, very cold, and for some reason we were wearing like these. I was wearing like this very skimpy Batman costume. It was just like the cape and the hat part, and then I was like Speedos or something like that. I was running around and I was freezing in New York City, and I come up to this door, and the door opens up, and it's the David Letterman show. And I'm like, hey, can I come inside? And it just so happened that the guy was like, oh wow, yeah, we need somebody to fill some time at the end. Come on in. You guys come on in. So we walked up there, and they sat us in the chairs on the set. And then and we were sitting there. And then David Letterman, we were like, hey, so what's going on? And then they're like, hey, we're back in 3, 2. And then David Letterman was like, and that's our show, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for whoever doodle the doots. And then he showed like a picture of a thing. And it was like, good night, everybody. And then the credits started to roll. And then they came up to me and they're like, here's your check. And they gave me a check for being on the show, even though I didn't do anything. And then I left, and I was like, oh, I forgot to take a picture while I was there. And I was like, oh, well. I wouldn't give your yeah, there he is. To a monkey on a rock. Yeah, there he is. It was the David Letterman show. And then I go home. Well, I was actually staying at an Airbnb. And I go home, and I'm all excited to tell everybody that it's staying at the Airbnb, that I was on the David Letterman show, even though you couldn't see me.
Now, have you ever had any experience with being funny?
Not on the David Letterman show, I haven't. So I get home, and then I realize that at the Airbnb, I'm staying with a whole bunch of other celebrities. A whole bunch of celebrities in it. So you got like Brad Pitt, you know what I mean? And all these random celebrities.
I guess we're going to be here a while.
And I was like, you know what? I was all excited to go home and tell him that I've been on the David Letterman show, but then I was like, everybody's here that has been on the David Letterman show.
I'm trying to use the phone!
Everyone that's here. So they're not going to be impressed.
Give me the piece!
And that was my weird fever dream. Oh, also some place was on fire, and there was a murder investigation. But it's too long and weird to go into. It was I had many strange fever dreams.
Sock hop.
Wow.
A gallon
when I was ill.
of tiny corns.
A lot of strange fever dreams, and I woke up sweating, just sweating. I didn't even know I could sweat. Woke up just sweating. Had to go wring out my mustache, dry off my hat. Even the glasses was soaking wet.
Yum, yum.
I weighed like almost 2 pounds. Yeah, sweating like an old hog. Sweating like a hog I was. I don't know, that was it. That was more befuddling than anything else. Was how I was sweating. I don't know.
But the cream will rise to the top, oh yeah.
RJ Fantana. Ever heard of sweat sock? You know what? Maybe I do. Maybe I have to do some of that Ancestry.com gimmick. Maybe it'll tell me that I'm part sweat sock. Maybe that's where that comes from. That's a good point. That's a very good point. You little worm, you big juice. What's happening, my friend? What's happening, my friend? You didn't take all the ladies while I was gone, did you?
Oh yeah.
You left a few for me, I hope. Yes, indeed. Oh, you posted a new podcast, did you? Oh, wait, is that long one? I didn't listen to that one yet. I haven't heard it. Do I have any? No, I know I'm 100% cotton. The tag and the inspector confirmed that. So I know I'm 100% cotton made in America, baby. But maybe down the line, you know, but it didn't tell me anything about my ancestries. So, you know, maybe Mama Sock and Daddy Sock had some sweat sock or something like that. No. Hey, Harvey Esquire, good to see you, my friend. Good to see you. Welcome in. And Jake Hudson, good to see us. One of the very few people that will still look at my Twitter every once in a while. I appreciate that. Twitter, boy, I tell you what a wasteland that's become. Whoa. Ever since they changed the name. Oh, man. God awful. What a god awful website. God awful. That's the perfect. That's the perfect like adjective to describe Twitter. If you ask me, it's just god awful. You got off of social media, it's good. That was one of the best things about being sick, is I was even like too ill to look at the phone.
A gallon of tiny corns.
Maisie Muffins, good to see you, my friend. Hey, thanks for following on the. Thanks for following on YouTube's at Maisie Muffins. I appreciate that. I got an alert. It was either you or somebody that was also named Amazing Muffins. So if it wasn't you, then I should probably introduce you. You guys probably get along pretty good. So play the podcast and I can do the good Lord, just another blowhard. You take a day off of work, and you think you're king of the world. You're sitting at his recliner, his lazy boy, with the crown of truth on his head. You know what I mean? I heard this terrible joke about Charles Barkley on some guy's Twitter. Yeah, you got to be careful. You hear some terrible things on there. Some terrible things. Terrible. Real terrible thing? There we go, Commodore Friday. Thanks so much, my friend. I appreciate that. But I have been having some fun on the internet. There is still fun to be found. Just other blowhard even was so bored he came into your stream yesterday. Oh, it's dark times. Oh, it's dark times indeed. Dark times indeed. There is still fun to be found on the internet. It just won't be fed to you like it used to be.
Give me the police!
Now you got to put in the work. If you want to find cool stuff, it ain't going to come to you no more. Most likely. You got to find it. You got to find it. And I have started up my my newsletter again. I forgot that I had one, but then some friends of mine, they started doing them. So I started, in my email, I was getting these little things, and I was like, that's pretty cool. Maybe I should do one of these things. And I remembered I had one, but I haven't used it. I haven't sent anything out since it was it was around October of 2023. Was the last time I sent anything out. So I'm kicking that thing back up. Do I wear shoes? I do not wear shoes, Jake. I got no shoes. I got nowhere to put a shoe, even if I was to be gifted one. I guess I would just have to put it on a shelf, maybe, as a display piece. You got the newsletter gimmick today? You fairly enjoyed it. That is a rousing success then. Thank you so much, my friend. I appreciate that. Yeah, this one was more just making sure it still worked. And see it. Yes, there is. Yes, indeed, RJ Fantana. I think, let me see. Do I have I think I have newsletter or maybe email. There's some sort of command. I set it up. There it is. Newsletter. Thank you, Commodore Friday. And look at that. Pass the clock. Subscribe for 43 months. And the robot did not even come close to saying that correctly. Yay is what it said. That's what Pass the Clock wanted to say. But what the computer said was, yeah. Yeah. That's a mistranslation right there. Yeah. 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 That's what the computer interpreted that. Silly computer. What are we going to do with you, with your circuits and your bits and your bobs and whatnot? All them ones and zeros ain't doing us no good. Thank you so much, Pants O'Clock, for 43 months. My friend Goose, of gratitude for you. It's very kind of you. And Charlie Coleslaw, happy affiliate anniversary to me, and not Alberto Del Rio. Yeah, that guy sucks. What do you think about it? Oh, Alberto Del Rio, kids. What do you think about it? That's right. Yep. Don't like that guy. You just got signed up, Karen Susie? Excellent. Love it. Love it. I appreciate that. It just seems to work better. Because you put something out there on the old Twitters or the Facebookies or something like that, and it just gets lost. It gets lost. Mr. Facebook, this big computer with a terrible mustache and a bad toupee, he looks at everybody's posts and he goes, did they pay me? No? And then flushes it down the toilet, and then nobody ever sees it. And then he laughs maniacally. And then meanwhile, you're sitting there just refreshing over and over again, be like, whoa boy, I sure hope people like my picture that I posted. And then you're like, nobody likes my picture, guess I'll go eat worms. People love that picture, if they could see it. But the big computer with a bad toupee won't let nobody see nothing. That's why it wears a toupee, because you have to pay for anybody to see it. And then if you do, then it just shows it to a bunch of robots, and the robots go, yes, this is great. Click, click, click. We enjoy this. Click, click, click. And it's like, oh, really? What'd you like about that? We actually don't enjoy anything. We are robots. Click, click, click. And you're like, oh, okay. Well, there's that then. But in email, there's no toupee between you and your email yet. So enjoy it while it lasts. But it seems to work out pretty good. So thank you so much for signing up, everybody. That's super cool. That really that'll motivate me to actually send some out. But I didn't do it this time, but I planned to because I'm always finding weird stuff on the internet, so I'm hoping to have a little area at the end. Here's some random fun stuff that I've found, you know. It'll be fun. It'll be a hoot. A hoot. Just like Calicott said, he was mildly entertained or something along those lines. I didn't mean to turn it into a superlative. But he said something like that. So thank you so much. Robert Schmobbit, how's it going, my friend? Are we still on? We still on for doing the Bin Monster TV gimmicks later on? I hope so. I've been nearly legally dead the past week or so, week and a half. Practically dead. So I've been out of the loop. I woke up and I had a huge beard and I was like, what year is it? And they was like, oh, it's the same year. You just took a nap. And I go, oh, okay. Well, it feels like longer. And they go, yeah, it happens sometimes. People been sick every week. Man, what is going around? These dadgum germs. Dadgum germs. You know what I mean? They fly up your nose holes and down your gullet or whatever they do. And they get in there and start doing unspeakable things. Next thing you know, there's millions of them. And you got the runny nose. Ugh. All kinds of garbage. Let me see. Wait, who was that? That was You Tell Him Steve Dave, who was at work with a runny nose. I know how that is. I was trying to catch speeders with a runny nose. I don't know which was harder to catch, the nose or the speeders. Hey-o! Hey, I blame children as well. Children are little petri dishes. They go around, they lick doorknobs and stuff. You know what I mean? Kid don't care. He just picks something up off the ground, chew on it a while. They're like, let's see if this is any good. Nope. It's an old Band-Aid, patooey. You know, and next thing you know, they're patient zero. And that's exactly what happened. Baby Sock got sick. Right at the beginning of the month, February 1st. She woke up. I remember because I was like, oh, great. What a great way to start a new month. Not even dadgum Groundhog Day yet. Already off to a bad start. So she got it. Then Mo got it. And I was like, hey, I think I may be up. And then I got it. And now I'm slowly ungetting it. Yeah, that was Baby Slug. To be fair, I think Baby Slug was, she has a whistle that I keep taking away from her. But she's very good at finding it. So I'm 92% sure that was a whistle and not her just going, "Wah!" Which she could if she wanted to. So it's hard to say. That reminds me of the guy who posted a video online of him licking stuff in public. And he got charged with terrorism. Wonder if what happened to him. I have no idea. No idea. No, I wasn't blowing chunks. Well, every once in a while a chunk will come out in the tissue or something like that. But no, I was not hugging the porcelain throne at any point, which was lucky. The whistle going to have itself an accident real soon. It probably is coming up right. But, you know, whatever. I don't mind a little whistling, but, you know, kids tend to take it to the extremes. They're like, hey, I wonder how loud I can do this whistle. And then they figure out how loud they can do it. And then they say, hey, I wonder how loud and also how long I could blow this whistle. And then they figure that out. And then they go, I wonder how long, how loud, and how many times I could do this whistle. And then they wonder how close they can get to your eardrums when they do that whistle. And then at that point, it's like, oh, my goodness gracious. I'm about to be driven to the brink of insanity. Yep, exactly. Yep. Which luckily she sleeps pretty good. So once she has gone to bed and
You
is
tell
asleep,
Steve Dave just cheered 100 bits. Who do you think is going to win the Florida Man games this year, Sacco?
Oh my goodness gracious! I didn't even know that was a thing. You tell him, Steve Dave. The Florida Man game. That sounds pretty fun. What is it? What do they do in there? Like rob stuff, or do like just really weird crimes? What is the Florida Man games? I have to give that a Google. Thank you, Scotty B518. I appreciate that. I'm glad I'm feeling better too. Competitive meth making. It could be Charlie Coleslaw. It's like instead of the parade of homes, they do a parade of meth labs where you can go around and be like, oh, look at the use of Sudafed or what. I don't know how to make meth. I don't deal with that department. Too stinky. Wrestling Gators, that'd be cool. I'd be down with that. There is a police escape obstacle course. Oh, that'd be fun. I'd like to give that a try myself. I've always wanted to go on an obstacle course. I think maybe just because I watched a lot of those game shows and stuff back in the day. And then whenever they had that Wipeout show, I wanted to be on that. I wanted to be on MXC, but it turns out that wasn't even a real show. It was based on another show that had happened like forever ago. I always wanted to run an obstacle course. That'd be fantastic. No, I'll allow that. Hands on a hard pontoon boat contest. Oh my goodness gracious. The last one to take their hands off the boat wins the pontoon boat while it's sitting out baking in the Florida sun. Just getting hotter and hotter. Oh, yeah, that sounds like some Florida Man shenanigans. I would love to have been on those, Acres Pie. Yeah, like a double dare. Something along those lines would have been fun. Legends of the Hidden Temple would have been good. Or the best, which would have been Guts. Do you have it, Guts? Do you have it, Guts? Which the guy who was the host on that show, Mike O'Malley, he's like he writes television and things like that. I was watching a show recently that he wrote and like produced and all that called Heels. It's about professional wrestlers. But I didn't care for it. Ryan Fitt, you were an audience member for Legends of the Hidden Temple. Oh, that's awesome. I would even love to be an audience member for one of them shows. That'd be a lot of fun. That is super cool. Man, I would love to hear about that experience. Ryan Fish. Were you like I don't know how old you are, Ryan Fish.
You tell Steve Dave just cheered 100 bits. You can use the Google gimmick and find the official site pretty easy. Last year's winning team was called Team Hanky Spanky.
Oh my goodness gracious. Them Floridians, what are you gonna do? Thank you so much, you tell him Steve Dave. I appreciate that. My friend. Hidden Temple was eventually rigged against the kids. They were giving out more grand prizes than they budgeted for, so they made some temples impossible to finish. Wait, isn't that life? Isn't that life? Oh, they filmed 5 episodes of trivia, and that's all you saw? That's boring. You didn't even get to see the kids scared half to death by the headhunter guys? That's the best part. Ah, what a shame. Good to see you, Silver Jim. The Hidden Temple of Life is rigged. That is true. That's 100% true. And that's what I feel like, happened to a lot of us. You grow up and they're like, hey, look at all these things you can do. And then you go up and you try and do those things, and they're like, no, I didn't mean you. I just meant someone somewhere probably could. But not you. Definitely not you. Definitely not now. No, the time to do that would have been decades ago when I told you could do it. That would have been the time to do it. Not now. No, not now. Things have changed. Now get out there. Here's a shovel. Get out there and move dirt from one location to another location until you die of old age. Sorry. Just curious, did you send a pop socket? No! I have not, Silver Jim. Have not sent any pop sockets. And I'll tell you why I haven't sent any pop sockets is because, except for, well, heck, she may have found those too. I had them laying out like a moron. And Baby Sock found all the pop sockets and pulled them all apart. So I got to get some more. I got to make some more of those things. But I'm going to do that. I am going to do that. That is one thing good that happened about being deathly ill with some unknown virus and being mostly bedridden, cursed with fever dreams, is that it really made me appreciate the fact that I can come on the internet and talk to strangers and stuff. I like that a lot.
47 Ronin.
Eagles Pie 47 Ronin. I love them Ronin noodles. Those are some of my favorites. Love those. I'll review that movie. Haven't seen that movie. I almost became a zombie. Well, no, I was. I think legally for a few days I was a zombie. For sure. Was a zombie there for a few days. I'd get up every once in a while and just sort of lumber around. Well, maybe, I don't know. Zombie / like a poorly made Frankenstein. Frankenstein's monster. Like if Dr. Frankenstein had like an accident, right before he was going to put Frankenstein's monster together. And like splashed acid in his eyes or something like that and accidentally sewed his hands together, but was still determined to make the monster. I felt like I would have been the monster that he would make in that situation. So you have a theory you think Sock Cop took out Jade Corgett. Maybe. Yeah, I tried to jump in the Royal Rumble, but that show Speed guy, apparently he's got 1 or 2 more followers than I do. So they let him do it. Who has the tastiest brain? I don't know. I myself didn't eat any brains. Didn't have much of an appetite for brains or otherwise. Ate some noodle soup though. That was pretty good. Had that Lipton's Soup Secrets. Oh man, that's my go-to. Whenever I'm sick, soup. No matter what sick it is, I want that stuff with the extra noodles. Yeah. It's like 90% salt, 1% yellow. And then 150,000 tiny little noodles. Yes, they're great. It looks sort of like the ocean after a hurricane, and it's full of like planks and stuff from demolished houses. I feel like Godzilla drinking up the ocean when I have one of those. Oh, wow. Saltines and ginger ale. Can't go wrong with that, Pants Clock. We were always a Sprite family. That was the magical cure-all. Was some Sprite. Oh, you got a tummy? Your tummy's upset? You puking your brains out? Here, have you some saltines and some Sprite. That'll fix you right on up. And you know what? It did. But then eventually the germs figured out how to bypass the Sprite and the saltines. And now sometimes you got to use like, penicillin and stuff like that. But it used to work. It used to work like a charm. It was like a magic talisman that kept germs at bay somehow. And some Price is Right. Yeah, some of that, some Price is Right, pretty good. TV was pretty good. Until all of a sudden those dadgum soap operas started coming on, and then you're like, man, well now I got to find something else to do. Maybe you got you a good Nintendo game you can play. Oh, you didn't have soda pop growing up? It's got to be 518. Mine was the exact opposite. We always had. That's all we had. Soda pop, loads of it.
Speedeth thou not into the theater.
Oh, look at that. Just another blowhard. What's a fantastic poem about the robot? I'll get the robot to write the poem while we work on the gimmick backlog. Did you ever play City Connection on the NES? No, I don't think I did. I don't think I remember. City Connection. That sounds familiar. But I don't think I ever had that one. Like watching The Price is Right. The gals on there. Oh, the gals on there. Oh, back then. Yeah, okay. I see what you're saying. Oh, a Namco. Turtle Sages, thank you so much for the affiliate anniversary. Which I don't know when my actual affiliate anniversary is. It today? Surely it can't be today. That would be too high of a coincidence. I feel like every year it does this, I go through this, and I'm like, wait, when was it? And then it turns out it's like somewhere within like a week or two. I don't know. Let me search my emails. You remember it sticking out to you when you were... Oh, Jalico. Yeah, it was weird. You could... the different places that made the game, sometimes their little cases look different. Or like the actual cartridges look different. Pretty cool. See the movie Miami Connection? Never seen that one. Let me see. Affiliate. Twitch. Congrats. Those are probably words that would be in that email. My streamerversary is coming up. 2 weeks away. Let me see. That's from forever. No, that's not right. Congratulations on affiliate status. Okay, well, when was that? That says March the 10th. That can't be right. Oh, well, whatever. Doesn't matter. We'll say it's today. History will remember it as today. Why not? Yeah, Twitch just tells me things too, Turtle Sage. Says I have no idea. You just watched it a stream from a pinball arcade, and these guys were lining up to play a game called High Speed, and I thought, well, suck, I'm not going to like this. You're right about that, Chicago Bob. I don't like it because I want to play pinball. I love pinball. Love a dadgum pinball. That's so much fun. Miami Connection will be good on, but you know what? I proposed a whole theme thing for movie night. And you know what? You know what I heard? Crickets. That's what I heard. That's what I heard. Because I watched this film called Float. It was earlier today. Watched this movie called Float. It was an animated film. It came up on whatever streaming thing. It was like, hey, here's a new movie. And then it said it was Oscar nominated. And I was like, okay, that sounds pretty cool. So I watched it, and it was fantastic. And I was like, if this was nominated, what did it lose to? Whatever it lost to must be spectacular. So I looked it up to see who it lost to, but it hasn't lost yet. The awards haven't been given out. It's coming up on March the 2nd, which is my birthday, by the way. Oh, yeah! Beetlejuice, what's going on, my friend? Good to see you. I don't know if I'll do the phones tonight. Probably not. But you never know. If I do, you most certainly can, my friend. You've been playing Pokemon Pinball lately? Oh, that's a good one. I remember that one. Pokemon Pinball's fun. I had that on the Game Boys. On the Game Boys, I had that. No, I did not. Oh, my goodness. Would you read a book? What is Sock Spirit time? Oh, it's about to happen. It's about to happen. Fellow Pisces. Pisces, fish. Whoop, whoop. We're sensitive. You went to the Philadelphia Eagles Super Bowl parade on Friday? Oh, man, I bet that was an event. I bet that was an event right there. I hope you had a grand old time. I'm glad you survived. That's good. I didn't see pictures from that, but I saw the, pictures that you met some sort of famous Philadelphia guy. And you went to some plays and met those people and stuff. I like seeing your pictures there, Beetlejuice. It's good stuff. So anyway, I was like, what animated film beat this one? Yeah, South Street Sam. I don't know who that is, but he must be one of them local famous guys. I like those guys. I hope to be one of these days. People will come to this bustling metropolis and they'll be like, who is that weird guy over there? They'll be like, oh, that's just Sock Cop. Don't worry about him. So anyway, I was looking to see what else was nominated for the Oscar. And there's another one about Memoirs of a Snail or something that looks pretty good. So I was thinking maybe we could watch one or two of those. And then pick a horse, so to speak, for the race. And then whenever I'm not going to watch the Oscars, but whenever they come out, I'll be like, hey, that movie I saw won. Which I don't think I've ever seen a movie and then been like, hey, it just won an Oscar. Drunk South Philly on Valentine's Day. I feel sorry for the restaurants that day. Yeah, probably a lot of cleanup. Yeah, Frank Sidebottom statue would be something like that. Memoirs of a Snail's Godfather 2 level? Oh, wow. Oh, man. See, that's how I feel about that Flow movie. That was really good. That was really good. But I also enjoy a good stop animation film. And Memoirs of a Snail is like real stop animation. And then there was one other like independent. There was like the Pixar movie. I think Inside Out 2 was the other one. And then there was one or two other things. But yeah, Memoirs of a Snail. I was going to propose we watch that one first, see if it's any good. You got to meet a lot of the news anchors at the parade as well? Oh, yeah. Yeah, they love going to that kind of stuff. But that's good, Charlie Coleslaw, that receives your recommendation. Let's go with Tex-Mex. Tex-Mex D26. Oh, cool. Thank you so much, my friend.
518, just tick 5.
I appreciate that. Thanks for stopping in and telling me happy 50th anniversary. That's very kind of you. This is our good pal Glacier. You can move him around the screen if you so wish. Scotty B518, thank you so much, my friend. We're going to find out what you got for the desk whenever Glacier gets through playing. There he goes. Down, down, down. He's down there somewhere. Oh, there he is. Martino Senti, good to see you, my friend. Checking things out on the old YouTube gimmicks. Much appreciated. Welcome in. We're just playing with Glacier right now. Kodori Nico Chan is trying to teach him down. He seems to be pretty good at it. He definitely knows down. He can go that way. Very good at that. Where'd you go? Glacier! Glacier! Reupholstergeist, I love it. Oh, there he goes. There he goes. Don't worry about Barbie. Smooches for yous. Smooches for yous. Welcome in, my friend. Yep. Glacier, he was down there. He was at the bottom part.
Oh, yeah!
Everything. All right, well, we'll play the podcast. Here it goes. Here, I gotta find it. Where'd you put it in the chat thing? I gotta scroll up and all that. Look, you make me do all this work.
This is ridiculous.
It is. That's what I'm saying. Oh my goodness gracious. Super Bowl. No, the Super Bowl. No, where's it at? Where'd you put it? It's not in the regular thing. I looked at the sock hop chat. I couldn't find it. What's going on there? Yogi Jules. Good to see you, my friend. How's everything going? I see some of your pictures out there doing the old classes and everything. Having a grand old time. That's fantastic. I love it. Oh, thank you so much for watering, Vern. It's got to be 518. Let me take a look and see what you got for the desk here, my friend. Drum roll, please. I can't see what it is.
Welcome to Point.
You had a fun Zumba? Oh, that's awesome. Oh, look at, oh, some makeup. Now we're talking. Look at that. People gonna be like, is he born with it? Or maybe it's Maybelline. 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 Look at that. I'm gonna put some of that on my mouth flaps right now. Give me some of that lipstick. Mwah! Oh, look at that. Oh, yeah. I feel beautiful. I feel beautiful. Thank you so much. It's got to be 518. Very kind of you, my friend. Very, very kind of you. Very much appreciate that.
Oh, yeah.
Calgon, take me away. Herbal essences. Ooh. Remember them herbal essences commercials? Where the women's would be in the shower washing the hair and they'd be like, ooh, ooh. I don't know if they still make herbal essences. But I tried them one time. They didn't make me do none of that stuff, I'll tell you that.
Give me the police.
They made me do none of that stuff. So this is longer and the computer does spaz out a few times. Well, that's good. Ah! She was satisfied and well, good. I'm glad. I'm glad the supervisor thinks everything's going well. Remember the designer imposters body spray commercial during the Beavis and Butthead? A lot more. Oh my goodness gracious. I don't have the phones on right now, Yogi Jules, because Just the Blowhard has commandeered the show and demanded that I play his hour-long podcast. So we're going to hear that now.
Counterpoint, where we discuss the hottest topics of the day. I'm Ari Babari.
And I'm just another blowhard, and boy, do we have an incredible show for you today. We're diving into the absolutely epic Super Bowl LX matchup that just...
Oh my gosh, speaking of the Super Bowl, you wouldn't believe the spread I put together. I made this absolutely perfect tater tot hot dish that...
Ari, please, we haven't even started talking about the game. The 49ers' defensive strategy was just...
Well, the strategy I used for layering the cheese was revolutionary. Some people just dump it on top, but I created these amazing cheese pockets throughout the
Can we please, for the love of all things Eagles, talk about the actual football game?
Fine, but I'm just saying, my hot dish was the real MVP of the night.
Okay, so can we finally talk about that incredible fourth quarter drive where...
Speaking of drives, you should have seen how far I had to drive to find the perfect cream of mushroom soup for my hot dish. 3 different stores. But it had to be the right one, you know?
The game, Ari, the game. That quarterback sneak on 4th and 1 was...
Oh, that reminds me of how I snuck extra cheese into the middle layer. Ooh. It's all about technique. You have to create these little valleys in the tater tots.
For crying out loud! This was one of the most significant plays in Super Bowl history, and you're talking about valleys of tater tots?
They weren't just any tater tots, Blowhard. I pre-crisped them in the air fryer first. That's the secret to getting that perfect crunch while maintaining the integrity of the casserole structure.
The defensive structure of the Chiefs was what we should be.
And don't even get me started on my buffalo chicken dip. I used 3 different types of cheese. And this amazing hot sauce I found at that new specialty store downtown.
The only thing that's buffalo here is my patience being buffaloed. Can we please discuss how they managed that incredible interception?
Oh, interception. That's exactly what happened when I tried to get the last bit of hot dish into my Tupperware. The cheese just intercepted everything. It was like this gorgeous, stretchy web of dairy goodness.
I'm beginning to think you didn't even watch the game.
Of course I did. I had to time the reheating of the Swedish meatballs perfectly between plays. Oh, and speaking of interceptions, you'll never believe what Este did during the third quarter. Right as I was about to take a bite of my perfectly crafted hot dish, she came flying across the coffee table like some furry linebacker.
Oh, finally, a football reference. Though I don't think...
Knocked the whole plate right out of my hands. But you know what's amazing? She managed to land on her feet and avoid getting any tater tots on her fur. Such an athlete, my Esta.
Can we please get back to the actual athletes who were playing in the show?
And that reminds me, you know my friend Kotorineko-chan's cat, Mrs. Cake? Well, Este and Mrs. Cake had the most incredible playdate last week. They're like the dynamic duo of the cat world.
Dynamic duo? Like the quarterback and tight end connection we saw in the actual game that nobody seems to care about?
Ms. Cake taught Este this new trick where they both sit on opposite ends of the curtain rod. You should see it. It's like synchronized swimming, but with cats.
I'm losing my mind here.
Oh, and you'll love this. Mrs. Cake has this little spot on her nose that looks exactly like a football.
Whoa.
Isn't that perfect for Super Bowl discussion?
That's not what I meant by football discussion.
And then Este tried to copy Ms. Cake's signature move. You know, the one where she rolls over 3 times and ends with a little chirp.
Oh, I love it.
But Este got dizzy and knocked over my succulent collection.
Yeah.
Thank goodness she didn't get near my special hot dish spices cabinet.
Deep, heavy sigh. That's it. I can't take it anymore. Voice cracking. We just witnessed one of the greatest Super Bowls in history, and all anyone wants to talk about is cats and casseroles.
Oh, speaking of casseroles, let me just share this quick pic of Este sleeping in my empty hot dish pan. Look at her little paws.
Hyperventilating. Do you know how long I've waited for a proper football discussion? The Eagles didn't even make it this year, and I still watched every single minute. Every single minute.
Oh, look at this one. Mrs. Cake wearing a tiny football helmet that Kotori Neko-chan made for her. Isn't she precious?
The strategies, the plays, the clock management, and here we are looking at cats in cookware. Voice rising to a squeaky pitch. What has this show become?
Oh my gosh, the chat is loving these photos. Someone just said Este should be a sports analyst.
That's true.
Can you imagine? Giggling. She'd probably predict games based on which food bowl she eats from first.
Stop pouting. I even prepared stats. I made charts. I have a detailed analysis of every quarter. But no, we're talking about your cat's eating habits.
Actually, that reminds me of this adorable video where Este tries to tackle Mrs. Cake but ends up sliding right into my spice rack. Want to see it?
Yes. Unintelligible screaming followed by papers flying. That's it. I'm starting my own podcast called Actually Talking About Football with Blackjack and no cats.
Ooh, the chat wants to know if Este can be your co-host.
Deep breath. Okay, folks, let's try to wrap this up with at least one football observation. The quarterback's performance in the fourth quarter was absolutely...
Oh, before we go, I have to tell everyone about next week's cooking adventure. I'm going to attempt a 7-layer dip that's shaped like a football field.
Weekly, please just let me have this one thing.
The end zones will be made of crushed Doritos, and I'm thinking of using guacamole for the grass.
Ooh, that's a
Este
good idea.
already tried to sample the test batch. She face-planted right into the sour cream layer.
Whispering, the defensive line, they were so brave.
And you're all invited to watch my live stream while I make it. I'm
Yes.
calling it Touchdown Tastes with Ari and Este. Maybe Mrs. Cake can make a guest appearance.
That's all
Yes.
for this week's Point Counterpoint.
That'd be the best
I'll
show
be
ever.
in my room watching old Eagles highlights and crying.
Don't forget to like and subscribe, and send us pictures of your cats watching football. Bye, everyone. Whispers, Este, get down from there.
Now that was fantastic right there. That was fantastic. Thank you so much. Just for the blowhard for forcing me against my will to play that. That was good. That was really good. Floyd Vivino, Puppy Ball. Yeah, it was sort of like Cats and Casseroles. Now that's a show that's relevant to my interests. Cats and Casseroles? Yes. Yeah, oh, fish taco shaped like a fish. Smooches for you, my friend. Thank you so much. You got a hot tub? You got a used hot tub at Aaron's? Oh, that's fantastic. One of them repo models. That's good stuff. Get a good deal that way. Real good deal. Yeah, I should start reading my own stage directions. Goes back to the desk. That'd be pretty good. Changes his mind and goes back to the hot tub. Oh, I haven't set up hot dish yet. Nope, haven't set it up. Yeah, I believe the Big Lots is closing. That's what I heard. Ah! Baby sock beating on the door. Took me out of it for a second there. Aaron's always had insane hype men promoting them at festivals. Oh yeah, I remember seeing those. Let me see. I went to a. Oh, what was it? Maybe it was at Talladega. And Aaron's had a big thing. Big thing going on. Came in to Glacier, bouncing around straight into a podcast with Essie. It's a perfect birthday gift. Happy birthdays to the yous. Happy birthdays to the yous. Happy birthdays, horrible bodies. Happy birthdays to you. Oh, got a little slobbery. Whoop, hold on. Sorry about that. I was thinking about tater tot hot dish. Patooey, there it goes. A little bit of the old harmonicas for you. Happy birthday, Arby Bobari. I can't believe you're turning 25 already. Are you going to celebrate by finally renting a car legally? That's a good way to celebrate the 25th. Rent you a car. Rent you a car. Smooches for you, my friend. Thank you for. I'm honored that you spend a little bit of your birthday here with me and with us. Very kind of you. So what's going on, Crooked Vault? Good to see you, buddy. Hope all is well. Hope all is well with yous. Got a long gimmick backlog here. Long gimmick backlog, and also had some jibber jabbering backlog. I had talked about it earlier, but I'm starting the newsletter back up. So if you were signed up for it, you received a short little email from me this afternoon. Renting a car legally? Yeah, don't you have to be 25 to rent a car? No, you're not done with your demands, just so the blowhard, because you were the one that requested sock spear, and that's what we're gonna do next. Email, just another blowhard, which I will. Oh, here's another thing. The sticker place was having a sale. So I just set an order.
Anonymous just tipped 50. Happy 25th, Bapiari.
Oh my goodness gracious. Look at that. Isn't that fantastic? It's Ari Bobari's birthday, and I got a present. That's fantastic. Thank you so much, Anani Moose. Smooches for you, the Anani Moose. No one knows who the Anonymous is, but their generosity is felt by millions. There we go. There's Glacier. Feel free to move Glacier around the screen. Up, down, left, right, spin, bark. As a birthday present to Ari Bobari. Oh, look at that, Anonymous.
An anonymous user is great because an anonymous user gifted a subscription to Arabobari _.
Thank you. So the Anonymous strikes again. Thank you, Anonymous. Oh, you did get the newsletter? Okay, good. Good, I'm glad. That means it's working. All my virtual stamps that I licked on all the emails was able to make it. Uh-oh. Is it safe, Glacier? Yes, new sticker. New sticker. And it's going to be very similar if you have a sock hop sticker. It's going to be similar to that, except it's going to be all
Just another
glittery.
blowhard just cheered
How about
5
that?
bits. Wait. Ari Bobari.
Hey, there you go. That's how you do it. That's how you teach a robot to say somebody's name. Thank you, just another blowhard. Yeah, so they're glittery stickers. They're all sparkly, glittery, stickery things. So those will be here sometime next week. So if you've been saving up for a new sticker thing. Yeah, it looks sort of like that. Sort of like that, actually. Except it's my face going like this. Glitter stickers. So hopefully they come out good. Oh, there's going to be an ad starting here soon, but that's okay. We'll get through it together. Ari Bobari won't have to watch it because somebody gave her a subscription. The Anani Moose did. Thank you so much. And let's take a look and see what the Anani Moose got for us. It's a coconut, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Look at that. Look at that. Well, you tell 1984-5 that it might as well just hang up the phone because it ain't getting my glitter stickers. They're mine. Paid good Christian money for those sticker things. And they're going to come in the mail. And then I'm going to put them right back in the mail. Send them out to you guys. You know what loves coconuts? The people on Gilligan's Island. People on Gilligan's Island. Yeah, it will not be scratch and sniff. They don't come up with that. Now, if you find me a place that can do some scratch and stiff stickers, or scratch and stiff Snickers, either way, for a reasonable price, let me know. I'll have those made. That'd be a lot of fun. I don't know anybody. I don't know how to make those. Oh, Lisa Frank sock cop collection. That'd be fantastic. Oh man, I'd love that. I really would. I really, really would. Brenda Fabulous. Brenda Fabulous. Smooches for yours. Thank you so much. Brenda Fabulous. Goose of gratitude. For 24 months. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. He's got no pants. Says butts. Butts. 3 butt salute. There you go. Thank you so much, Brenda. There you are. There's the classic one. There's the classic one. That was a show. Oh, it's over with? Oh, okay. It says it still has a minute left on my little screen. That's okay. It was Red Bull. Red Bull that gives you wings. Everybody go buy a Red Bull. Actually, don't. I don't care. I don't get $1 if you drink a Red Bull. You know what I mean? What do I care? Yeah, I'm ignoring that, just another blowhard. Ignoring that, because I know what you're alluding to, and it's the horrible coconut crap. And I've already had enough fever dreams this week. I don't need to be having any fever nightmares with coconut crabs in them. That's bad news bears for everybody involved. I am feeling better. Brenda Fabulous. I'm still not 100% quite yet. Maybe you can hear it. I've been told that I sound a little nasally, a little stuffily-uppily. But I'm making it through. He got no pants, but he do got butts. That's right. He got no pants, but he do got butts. He got no pants, but he do got butts. Interesting, since socks have no noses. This is true. This is true. Sock Hop doesn't have any nose. So how does he smell? Awful. I said, awful. Well, fine then. Pearls before swine, I suppose. You need the poem? Here you go. Capybara, dude. Hey, there we go. Thank you so much, Mr. Dagus. Coming in clutch as always. With the hail. Brainless Unicorn. I'm doing fantastic, my friend. Thank you so much for asking. We're going to be doing a Shakespeare poem. Here, post haste. And this one is about, let's see, the requested input was when your favorite team wins the big game, but then Godzilla attacks and a sock puppet doesn't play your podcast. Well, I don't know who you're referring to, because I'm a sock, but I did play the podcast. But the robot spat out a poem anyway. It went, patooey! It hawk-tooed me a poem, and here it is. And it goes a little something like this. I'd like to perform it for you now. The final whistle blew, a roar arose. My team had conquered, vanquished all their foes. Confetti rained, a glorious, vibrant shower. We'd won the championship in this triumphant hour. Oh, I cheered and danced, a happy, giddy haze. Lost in the moment through the jubilant days. But then the ground began to shake and groan, a monstrous shadow chilling to the bone. Godzilla rose from ocean's murky deep, his fiery breath the city's secrets keep. Buildings crumbled beneath his mighty trade. My victory celebration filled with the sudden dread. The streets turned chaos, sirens wailed their tune. My championship elation vanished far too soon. I ran for cover, fear gripped every cell. My perfect day descended into heck. And as I huddled neath a fallen stone, another tragedy I had to now endure. Oh, store, there we go. My podcast app I desperately did seek to hear the latest show, the one I love to speak. But then I saw a message stark in code, technical difficulties, the story is told. My favorite sock puppet silenced by the fray. No witty banter to brighten up the day. First Godzilla's wrath, then podcast silence too. A double dose of woe, what was I to do? My champion's glory turned into a bitter sting. The world was ending and the sock puppet wouldn't sing. So here I sit midst rubble and despair. My team had won, but now who even cares? Godzilla reigns, the sock puppet's gone astray. A truly awful championship a day. Look at that. Look at that. Wow. What a poem. What a poem. B says hi. Always comes in when you're wrong. It's Cop Sock. Oh my goodness gracious. What's going on there, B? It's so good to see you, B. Smooches for yours. Hope everything's going well for you. Hope everything is going well for you, B. Thanks so much for stopping in. Is Just Other Blowhard still here? Yes. He is always here, even when he's not here. I was thinking that too, Just Other Blowhard. Now I sit here broken-hearted. Came to poop, but only farted. That'd be a pretty good dramatic reading to do one day. You have a funny story, Brenda Fabulous? I would love to hear a funny story. I love funny stories. One of my favorite kind of stories to hear. Much better than a sad story. Or a story that doesn't go anywhere. Like when you need a new heel for your shoe, and you wear an onion on your belt. It was the style at the time. I like this music too. It's good. Your furnace repairman's text tone is a fart. That is awesome. I love that. I love that. That was the style at the time. That was the style at the time. The old fart. That's fantastic. I love that. He kept telling me it's his phone. He's your people for sure. Ooh, you ought to get a discount for that. You're probably related. Probably related somewhere down the line. Hey, Sockop, did you hear about the 11 billion crabs disappearing sometime mid-year? No, I didn't hear about that. I didn't hear about that. Where did?
I'm trying to use the phone.
What happened to the crabs? Where did they go? That was a vaguely humorous story. I like that. Having to get your furnace repaired, that's no fun. But at least if you have to get your furnace repaired, at least the guy that came over to repair it has a fart as a ringtone. That helps. That definitely helps. You have a dad joke? Well, hit me with the dad joke. I'll go to the dad jokeatorium, which is this area right here, with the with the spotlight and all. Yeah, it's never fun to have to get anything repaired, but if the repair person is cool, definitely adds to the ambiance. About to get a bad joke. Yeah, that's good. That's a good call. Commodore Friday. Always have your tomatoes on the ready. Tomatoes on the ready. So just waiting. Wait, did he say he was going to tell us the dad joke? Or did he just say, I have a dad joke? Wait, where did it go? He said, I have a dad joke. He never said he was going to tell us the dad joke. So he's either A, typing in the joke, or B,
just another
laughing
blowhard.
Oh, there it is.
Cheered 5 bits. Someone once told me that icy is the most difficult word to spell. I thought about it long and hard. Now I see why.
Oh my goodness gracious, that's fantastic. Love that. I love it. No one knows apparently in Alaska. They just up and disappeared. No one has seen them since. Wow. How many did you say? It was 11. Wait, I gotta scroll. 11 billion crabs disappear? So somebody in Alaska, somebody woke up one day and was like, hey, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hey, have you seen my 11 billion crabs? I could have sworn I left my 11 billion crabs right here. Is that, hey, excuse me, have you seen my 11 billion crabs? No? They're hard to miss. There's 11 billion of them. Even if they're not, huge crabs, there's 11 billion of them. They were right here. Where did the 11 billion crabs go? Who took the 11 billion crabs? I'll take the case. Look for my new story coming out soon. Sock Hop in the case of the missing 11 billion crabs. Coming to you. It's going to be one of them pulp novels, you know? Ah, there you go. There you go, Commodore Friday. You see Ari on Deadliest Catch? That would be fantastic. That'd be pretty good. Deadliest Catch is a good show. I like that. Deadliest Catch, they go out there on the boat and they're like, where's the crabs? Where's the crabs? And then they're like, oh, look, we found some crabs. And then sometimes they're like, there's not enough crabs. And then sometimes it's like, that's enough crabs. And then other times like, how am I going to pay my child support if I don't catch no crabs? And then there's another boat and they're like, look, we got crabs. And then there's another boat that's like, we don't have any crabs. And it cuts to another boat and they're like, hey, this guy's mad at this guy because he didn't do the crabs right. But that guy's mad at the other guy because he thinks he didn't do the crabs right. But I've been here 100 years. I know how to do the crabs. You don't tell me how to do the crabs. I do the crabs around here. That's where Danny was born. In Alaska. I didn't know that. That's pretty cool. Thank you so much, Chico Cat. Smooches for yous, my friend. Thank you so much for coming in and saying happy affiliate anniversary to me. I didn't even know it was a special day for Honorable Barbie and for me. That's right. Special day for both of us. Special day for both of us. It's your birthday and my affiliate anniversary. Isn't that great? Oh, what a red letter day. I didn't even know. Now I'm just stuck with the idea of David Blaine walking with a deadliest cat ship, annoying the dudes with magic, making the crab pots disappear. And when they're about to throw him overboard, whammo! 11 billion crabs shows back up, and they're like, hey, you. Oh, you, David Blaine. Oh, you. At first I was mad at you because you made all 11 billion crabs disappear. But then you brought him back, and now it's actually 11 billion and one crabs. So we're better off than we were before. So thank you for that, David Blaine. And then David Blaine's like, mind freak. And then David Blaine's like, that's not even my catchphrase. That's not even the name of my show. That's the other guy. Mind freak. Freak your mind. You'd be like, that's not my mind. That's some kind of freak. I got mind freaked. Dadgummit, not again. Just out here on my crab fishing boat. Try to catch some crabs. And next thing you know, mind freak. Mine done got freaked. I hate that. Somebody come. I don't think you ought to be able to do that to somebody without their permission. You know what I mean? Ought to be a law. There ought to be a law. Pretty much all the schools were closed today because it's frigid. Oh, wow. Wow, it must be cold because you basically live in a freezer. So if the schools were closed for being cold, it must have been mighty chilly. Mighty chilly. You freaked your mind once or numerous times? Did you really, Mr. Dangus? That's awesome. Or unfortunate, depending on if it was your decision or not. It's been that way in Michigan for your son, too. Man, what is this? What's the deal with this weather? What's the deal with this weather? It's too much of it. One way or the other. Minus 35 with wind chill. Oh, my tropical brain cannot even comprehend that. Oh, it's voluntary? Okay, good. Good. Then I'm glad. Then round of applause. And another one. And one more. And was that an actual round of applause or a flashback? Woo! Nobody knows. In some places, we're even colder than that. Wow. Who wears the socks that look like the pug on the screen? The ones from Danny at Christmas time. Danny, thank you so much. Sending me some socks in the mail. Well, actually, they didn't send me any socks, but sent socks for Baby Sock. And Mo wears the pug ones. And Baby Sock wears the other ones. They look like little sharks. Looks like little sharks eating their legs. It's adorable. Like the cutest little shark attack you ever did see. I love it. Like it's not even safe to breathe outside for very long at a time. See, my goodness gracious. What's the deal with this weather? Love that song. Your mom is 87, and all she talks about is the weather. Man, I gotta tell you, I'm 137, and that's pretty much all I talk about. Weather, food, and animals. Those are the three topics that I talk about. That dinosaur sure was vibing, Charlie Coleslaw. That dinosaur, he came out of nowhere. The dinosaur was in the back. The dinosaur actually had the night off. It's the dinosaur's night off. And the dinosaur heard that and was like, oh, I gots to. You know what I mean? Sometimes it just moves you. You just gots to. Your birthday plans are all postponed, but I don't mind. What was you gonna do on your birthday? Was you gonna go parasailing? I'm trying to think of plans that would be ruined by having negative 34-degree weather. You know, surf contest probably out. I keep thinking of things like ice hockey, which I guess technically you could play for a minute. I don't know, I'm trying to think. Fish taco shaped like a fish. Muscular beaver. Thank you so much, my friend. Oh, there we go. I didn't have to read it. Robot read it for me. Muscular beaver. Thank you so much. Fish taco shaped like a fish for 34 months. That's very kind of you, my friend. Very kind of you. Hope everything is going well for you. Fish taco shaped like a fish likes to go to concerts. I haven't been to a concert in a long time. Haven't been to a concert in a long time. There is Alice in Chains is coming to Alabama, but they're coming to Dothan. It's a little bit of a hike.
Give me the police.
To go see the newfangled Alice in Chains, which I've already seen the newfangled Alice in Chains. But I would.
Okay, Nata.
You may be seeing the Queens this summer. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, that'd be awesome. I'd love to see them again. That's one band that if they came by, I'd definitely go see. The list gets shorter and shorter every year. Because either A, the bands I want to see die of old age, or B, I'm getting old and I don't want to, I can't be bothered to leave my chair for too long. Love to go to that concert if I can have a seat. Yeah, that's a consideration for me too. That's why I like going to the concerts at this at the Sanger Theater. That's where a lot of them coming through now, because they're tearing down the Civic Center. It's in the middle of getting torn down. It actually, interestingly, whenever we had the snow a little while ago, they were in the process of tearing down the old Civic Center, and they had so much snow built on top of the Civic Center that it collapsed the ceiling. But then they were like, we were going to do that anyway. So there you go. Did you pick yourself up a seat from the Civic? Oh man, I wish they would have let me do that. I wonder what happened to those things. I didn't even think about that. I didn't even think about that because they tore down a movie theater that I used to go to a lot around here to build one of them Top Golf places. But the movie theater had shut down during COVID, and they didn't get around to like tearing it up until a couple of years later. So it just sat abandoned for a couple of years. And then they auctioned off all the equipment inside, but you could look at pictures and everything was moldy. Oh, it was so moldy in there. I was like, that would be cool. I want to go pick up a couple of chairs. And the chairs were cheap. You could have got some theater chairs for very cheap, but they were riddled with mold. Oh, disgusting. They wouldn't even let you in the building to like look around at stuff unless you had one of them like mask things on, you know what I mean? And not one of those like I'm sick masks. You had to have one of those like Psycho Mantis masks. Like, you know what I mean? Like one of them gas mask things on. One of your neighbors have stadium seats from Candlestick Park in San Francisco. They had some seats from Wrigley Field, like the OG Wrigley Field at a baseball stadium here. But then the baseball stadium shut down. So I don't know what happened to those. I guess they're still sitting there unless somebody's looted them by now. Yeah, this one weird trick saves you hours of demolition. It did too. Go to see the Linda Lindas, the Lambrini Girls, the Viagra Boys, and Snow Patrol so far this year. That's a pretty good lineup. I know the Viagra Boys is playing with Queens of Stone Age and some, but I think that may be a European part of the tour. I'm not sure. Don't remember. Yeah, you got to have the filter on your gas mask thing. You had to walk around the moldy theater being like, you like Castlevania, don't you? Yes, exactly. Exactly right, Crooked Book. Look who survived the death. It was me, Shin. That's right. It's me. Oh, is that Sheffield? Okay, that's what I thought. That's what I was thinking. Because I get their emails and stuff, too, and I'm like, oh, a new show. Oh, it's in, Siberia or something like that. And I'm like, well, I ain't going there. Smooches for you, Shin. How's everything going, my friend? Welcome in. Welcome in. Now, I believe that if Simone Sylvania showed up, then every single person that it's a moderator would be here at the same time. That's never happened before. A small chance you'll be there in Sheffield, UK. That'd be awesome. Get me a magnet if you go. That'd be cool. I know. I tried to fake my own death so I wouldn't have to fight you in a cage match.
Maybe.
At WrestleManias, but guess I'll just have to face it like a man. Sometimes you just got to fight in a steel cage, even if you got the sniffles. 2 of the concerts are in Minneapolis, 1 in St. Louis, and 1 in Nashville. Man, you are a jet setter. Going out there, seeing the concerts, and having a grand old time. I love it. The sniffles of death! That's basically what it was. I was just very comatose for a good chunk of it. There's also a band called Bug Club on the bill that I think you like. Yeah, I do like Bug Club. I do like Bug Club. I don't know how. I don't know. Maybe you told me about him before, or maybe I just found an article related to something or others. But I listen to Bug Club now. This is pretty cool. Them cats just crank out them tunes. I like their style. That's good stuff. Luke Duke, 1776. Hello. Howdy. Howdy. Howdy, my friend. Howdy, my friend. It's me, the world's tiniest cowboy. Yeehaw. Don't think I did. They've been in the Discovery. Oh, okay. Yeah, I forgot about them. I listened to some of the things. I was like, oh, I got to find some more of these guys. And then I forgot. Still look at the TV screen? Good job, Luke Duke. Keeping it nice and clean. Got to keep the screen nice and clean. And the best way to do that, you could ask Rupert. What's the best way to do it, Rupert? Come on, man. Tell everybody the best way to keep a TV screen clean.
Sock hop.
Ah! You scared me, Rupert. You and your haunted TV VCR combo. Throwing tapes at me all willy-nilly. Saying my name like a ghost. Scary. Very scary. Anyway. Oh, yeah, I don't have the phones open as of right now. I'll put them on tomorrow, I'm not sure.
I'm trying to use the phone!
That's it. That's an excellent use of that. Had to walk away from the phone. Concerts in Minneapolis? Oh, yeah, they have concerts in Minneapolis. You know what else was in Minneapolis? The Mary Tyler Moore Show. That's right. Mary Tyler Moore Show was in the set in Minneapolis. I never really realized that. I mean, I feel like I knew that, but I forgot. I ended up looking it up, and I was like, where was that show? Was it New York or something like that? MTM. Your brother lives up that way? Oh, that's cool. My brother don't.
Proud.
TV VCR combo probably worth something. Well, it's worth something to me.
Never do it, Slim Jim.
Did you miss any of them dagnam?
Now, have you ever had any
gimmicks?
experience with being funny?
No. No, you didn't miss anything. You got a statue of Mary Tyler Moore downtown? Do you really? Oh.
Well, I can't say that they know, my brother. What a tie.
I want to take my picture next to the Mary Tyler Moore statue. Is she throwing her hat? What a tie! That's right. I got a Pootie Tang button. How about that, Shin? Yeah, she better be throwing. And I hope they did her better than they did that what was that, Bewitched? The Bewitched statue? The one where she looked like her teeth were all weird and stuff like that. Oh, the Lucille Ball one. That's what it was. That's what it was. Oh, Brenda Fabulous. What a nightmare that was. Have we forgotten the art of sculpture, or just people just hiring their nephews to do it? Is that like what seems to be the issue? Because you look back at 10 bajillion years ago, You know what I mean? Like the Roman Colosseum. They was hacking marble blocks. You know what I mean? Look just like a person. Beautiful. And that was thousands of years ago. And here it is in the year 2000 and something or other. And they say, hey, make a statue of Lucille Ball, this person. Because when they did the marble statues,
we're gonna be here a while.
They didn't even have pictures of the people to like look at. You know what I mean? The person, the man just had to stand there with his wiener out for hours while the guy sculpted him. You know what I mean? And now we've got like 10 million pictures and videos of Lucille Ball. You get from like every conceivable angle. And we still get a janky one? Did we forget? Did we forget how to carve a thing? Or are they just hiring the bad people? Like there's people out there carving wonderful things and can't afford to eat nothing but ramen noodles, and then somebody gets paid like $1 million to make a terrible Lucille Ball statue. I don't know how the art world works. Thank you, Grizzleby. I'm glad I came back as well. I'm very glad that I came back. Happy to be here. And thank you for wishing me the affiliate anniversary gimmick. First grade artist. It seems to be. It seems to be. Yeah, I saw that they ended up replacing it. Hey, you remember the one lady that was that redid the Jesus painting and made him look like a rabid baboon or something like that weird. That was fantastic. So in the end, you didn't really enjoy time travel. No, it's not really a fun thing. It's sort of like air travel. Like it's, you know, on one hand, it's a miracle. But on the other hand, it's really inconvenient and messes with time paradoxes and stuff like that. So, you know, it's pros and cons, like everything else. Pros and cons. A rabid baboon or a rabbit balloon. No, I don't know. It looks terrible, though. You know what I'm talking about. The bad Jesus painting. No, I don't have a TARDIS. I don't have any control over the time travel. I was actually zapped into the future by a time-traveling caveman. So I never had access. Never had access to the thing. My mouth is broke? Oh, is it? Rabid baboon. Yeah, I'm a little slow on the uptake. I know that shit. I am still a little bit slow. Yeah, Neil deGrasse Tyson's figured it out. It's on the website. One of the websites. Took 50 tries to say rabid baboon, rabbit balloon, wop babaloo babalop bamboo. Yeah, there's a lot of quarks. A lot of quarks involved. Quarks, neutrinos, protons, antitrons. Proteins, anti-teens. If you don't like a teenager, you're an anti-teen. If you do like teenagers, you're protein. So there we go. Just want to learn from him all the time. Well, I try not to be too educational. Oh, Neil deGrasse Tyson? Oh, yeah, that guy. He's always jibber-jabbered about something or another. He always got something to say, Neil deGrasse Tyson. So, yeah, we get it. You went to middle school in Canada. Big deal. You know what I mean? So did a lot of people. Yeah, you know Drake. Whoop-de-doo. Old Neil deGrasse Tyson. How did that guy... Where did he come from? Where did he come from? And where did he go? Where did he come from? Neil deGrasse Cotton Eye Joe. Yeah, mini spiders and vinegar runes. And I don't even want to tell you what happened to the fun machine. Sad state of affairs there. Yeah, event horizons. Yeah, you got to have event horizons if you're going to time travel. Where is the... It's there somewhere. On the wikis. Which I think has changed. Now it's the fan something. Rupert Socks bought at a sock store on Universal City Walk in Los Angeles. I saw the tag. It said Los Angeles, California. And I was like, well, how about that? Socks all the way from Los Angeles. That's right, Crooked Vote. That's exactly what happened. Wikia. Sock Cop. Yeah, I think they changed the name. Yeah, Sock Cop Wiki. SockCopRocks.fandom. Okay, I'll post the link here if you want to look it up. Man, this goes back. This goes back. You want to see some ancient information right there. That's it. Ah, there we go. Commodore Friday. Fight at the same time. So, something about the mass gimmick is so massive that light cascade. Yes, a supermassive black hole. That's a pretty great album. I like that one. Soundgarden. I'm going to do the prediction for the animal of the day. We're going to find out what the animal of the day is. Man, it feels good to be back. I got to tell you. I miss this. Whilst I was laying on my near deathbed. I wasn't listening to this music though. That's some late night staticky channel music is what that was. Living room and tugboat scopes. Way back in the day. Way back in the day. Goodness gracious. Thank you so much, Jamie and Danny. I'm glad to be better. Glad to be better. I was worried there for a while. Hey, Jars. Good to see you, my friend. Welcome in. Welcome in. How you doing this evening? Hope all is well. There is a thing going on. You could vote on what letter of the alphabet you think the animal of the day starts with. We're going to do the animal of the day here in a minute. Hey, Jarks. Hajarks. That's fun to say. Hajarks. Guguz. The last part's my favorite part to say. Guguz. Guguz. Harvey Esquire thinks it's a H. That's a good letter. It may be to Lynx. Who knows? Who knows? It might be to Lynx. Might be the whole chain. I don't know. Gonna find out what it is. May have counted 47,087 steps on the Fitbit today. Hot diggity dog. That's fantastic. Yeah. Q. Could be the Q. Q. One of my favorite animals. The quokka. Starts with a Q. Quokka. Why, look at that quokka. Crocky. Oh, he's a beaut. Quokka. Best sentence. Zagat spent some of his early years in Tucson, Arizona, where he famously ate the most amazing tamales ever that he received from a stranger at 2 o'clock in the morning in the laundry area of his apartment complex. That's a 100% true story. And I have been chasing the dragon of those tamales ever since. Oh, man. That was my first taste of tamale. I could still taste it. It's in the back of the bath flaps, waiting to be relived. I've tried many a tamale and none have lived up. None of those tamales have lived up to those laundry room tamales. Yeah, that's exactly what it was. If I would have run into that person again and they were like, "Hey, you want another bag of tamales? $100," I'd be like, "Here you go. Here. Do you take a check? Here." Before 1923, did you go to Arizona as a state or a territory? No, it was a state by the time I was there. Because there was also laundry rooms at the time. Not a lot of washing machines back in the old Western times. People just beat clothes up against a rock if they even bothered. Give me a taco. Oh man. Well, I tell you what, Shin, we'll do a deal. Anytime you get unwanted tamales, you send them my way, and if I wind up with an extra taco, right back at you. How about that? $100 COD on some fresh crab. What? Apparently, there's 11 billion crabs missing from somewhere. So I need to give that a Google. 11 billion crabs missing. The case of the missing crabs. Missing crabs in Alaska. Between 2018 and 2021, the snow crab population in Alaska declined by 90%. So billions of crabs vanished. Well, they didn't vanish. Look like they died. They're not the same as vanishing. You're dying is not vanishing. Like Harry Houdini, he would vanish. He only died once. Wow. Well, I'll be there go. Check out the crab shack. Oh, Joe's Crab Shack? Oh, I love that place. Chilly today. Hot tamale. That's the weather pretty much every day. Oh, yeah, the stolen eggs. I mean, yeah, somebody stole like 100,000 eggs. I remember right at the beginning of the pandemic, that one guy had bought like 10 bajillion things of hand sanitizer. He was going to resell it. And then people were like giving him death threats and stuff like that. And he was like, geez. Apparently, I saw a story about it. Apparently, he didn't know. Or something like that. I forget. They made you sympathetic to him during the story. I don't know. Fish taco shaped like a fish, but whoever wrote it is a genius. A genius. A gallon of tiny crabs. Red Lobster, that's a good place to find some crabs. You buy them eggs, Brenda Fabulous. You buy them eggs. You buy them eggs. I don't know. We go through egg phases. It's funny. We used to get eggs a lot for breakfast and things like that. But then we stopped because Baby Sock wouldn't eat them. So we kept making eggs and give them to Baby Sock for breakfast, and then she'd be like, "Nah, I ain't eating these." And then we gave her some eggs one morning, and she was like, "Oh, these are the best thing I've ever had in my entire life." And then, like, the next day, you turn on the news, and it's like, eggs are now $4 million a dozen. And then Baby Sock asking for eggs for breakfast every morning. I'm like, of course. Now that they're expensive, you want them. Wile E. Coyote, Super Genius. It could have been Floyd Fafino. I have to check the About Me. You're in a big bread phase right now? Baking a lot of bread? Do you have one of them bread maker things, or are you baking it on a rock or in an oven? I don't know how to bake bread. I've never done it before. We're just sliding back into your egg phase, just in time for it to be $12 an egg. I know. Ah. Been doing the overnight. I love the overnight oats. I wonder if I could have them again. I couldn't have them for a little while because of a disgusting story I'd rather not share. Was going to get some eggs today. 18 of them was $8. That's high dollars. $13.99 for 18 eggs here. Goodness gracious. Them California eggs. All right, I will, shit. I mean, it's not like an interesting story. It's just gross. And I wasn't able to eat overnight oats for a while afterwards. I don't want to ruin nobody of overnight oats, which I don't think telling the story would. But the things I seen. Ugh. Gross pertaining to somebody that ate the food. Worse than the parking lot. Wait, which parking lot story? Seeing $23 for $60 at your Kroger on the website. Yeah, that's. I don't know. I don't know how much eggs cost. I don't know how much they cost whenever they're cheap. I never paid much attention. You know what I mean? It's like It's like gas or something. I mean, sure, you can sit around and moan and complain about it, but if you got to get somewhere, you got to get the gas. You know what I mean? They got you over a barrel. You mean homemade overnight oats or the packaged? Homemade ones. Yeah, homemade. I don't think I've ever bought like a package of them. It doesn't surprise me that you can. I never thought about it. Yeah, if you're eating overnight oats, it might affect you, but maybe not. Needs you get eat more beans. Isn't that right? We know about that. Don't we, Brenda Fabulous? We know all about that. We can get from here to there. No problem. Don't think anything actually costs anything anymore. Everything is a fiat now. Those are weird little cars. All right, let's do the animal of the day. What in the world is the animal of the day? What in the world is the animal of the day? What in the world is the animal of the day? Pow!
Does it swim or does it crawl? Do you know what it is at all? Sometimes animal of the day. Does it climb or does it fly? Well, do you know the reason why? Sometimes animal of the day.
Yes, indeed, ladies and gentlemen. I got a capybara fan. Charlie Coleslaw. There's a capybara in that movie Flow that's nominated for an Oscar that I watched the other day. Fantastic film, by the way. Might watch that one again on the Discord. Might watch the Memoirs of a Snail. Oh, there was one other one. I posted it in the thing. Let me see. Movie night, what was it? Oh yeah, Wallace and Gromit, Vengeance Most Foul. I've seen that one. That's pretty good. That's Wallace and Gromit. Can't go wrong with that. And The Wild Robot. I've heard good things about The Wild Robot. Could be one of those Arctic Weasel gimmicks. Could be an itsy, a bitsy, a spider, but nobody knows until after the drum rolls. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, Sock Cop proudly brings to you your animal of the day, and it is the toucan. Oh my goodness. Look at it in all of its glory. The toucan, most famously known for selling cereal. The toucan. It is a bird. Who can? The toucan. That's right. Let's see what letter of the alphabet does it start with. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K. Not in the first part. Let's check the second part. L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S. Toucan. There it is. It's the second half. Congratulations, everybody who picked the second half. L through Z. You just got you some imaginary internet sock points. Don't spend them all in one place. Actually, there's only one place you can spend. So yes, do spend them all in one place. And Shin, you may boo, but you still won. So there you go. You got some sock monies. So, oh, I like that. I like that walk. That's good. Toucans indeed. Look at that bird. Look at that strange creature. What a weird animal is the toucan. Big old bird. You once saw a can opener that had a handle shaped like the beak of a toucan, but it could only open one can at a time. That feels like false advertising. That sounds like a Mitch Hedberg joke that he died before he got around to writing. Unless it was one I just hadn't heard before. Yeah, I'm not sure. Do you think they have a bird's eye view of the world? I think they do, Radar Boy. I think they got no choice. I think they have no other choice. Now, here's an interesting thing about... Oh, pardon me. Not interesting about the burp. Interesting about the toucan. And that is that a group of toucans is called a congregation, or some people call it a Durant. Now, some of you, if you were born after 1935, may not know who Jimmy Durant is. Jimmy Durant. Oh, yeah, there we go. There. Ow. Oh. There we go. There's a cartoon version of Jimmy Durant. But let me try and get the other one to play again. We actually have video. There he is. There we go. There he is. Jimmy Durant, ladies and gentlemen. Big round of applause for Jimmy Durant. There he is. And I can't understand any similarities between the two. I don't understand why they would call it a Durant. Where the kids are? Oh, the kids are right here. No, the kids are right here. Do they not like toucans or Jimmy Durant? Oh, I guess they don't. Okay. Well, all right then. The schnoz? The nose? You know what? Maybe. You know, it might be the nose, now that I think about it. Look, that toucan is surprised. It's so surprised that it ate a square berry off of some sort of weird, must be Australian tree. No, that's the kid. Oh, can you really not hear the kids? Square berry pie. That's some good stuff. Some good stuff. So that's Jimmy Durant and a group. And Jimmy Durant goes like this. He goes, ha cha 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 cha. Ha cha 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 cha. Ha cha 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 cha. Toucan play at that game. Ha cha 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 cha. Ha cha 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 cha. Two could hardly wait for the next animal of the day. Hey-o! Love it. Look at Jimmy Durant. Man, yeah, he's got a giant nose, that guy. Well, not anymore. Not anymore. But at one time, hardest working nose in Hollywood. Got any Fruit Loops? Floyd Vivino, you're absolutely right. If not for Fruit Loops, would we be familiar with the toucan, really? Would we even know much about the toucan at all if it didn't hawk Fruit Loops at us all the time? What's another famous toucan? I can only think of Toucan Sam. I think his last name is pronounced Durante. You're probably right. Toucan count on sock cop. Yeah, sometimes. Sometimes. Yeah, that is a weird tongue thing that it's got in there. Very, very string-like. It's like a weird piece of string in the middle. Like, that thing can't have but no more than a dozen taste buds on it. You know what I mean? It can't be that useful. Even though it hawks all of its fruit flavors in its cereal. The real Scalionite. Good to see you. Thank you so much. Which all Fruit Loops are the same flavor. By the way, it's a big sham. They make them different colors to make you think that there's like different flavors. But it's all the same flavor. It all tastes like Fruit Loop. That's it. There's just one flavor. The one loop. Just the one loop. Different colors. Lied to all of our faces with this gigantic mouth nose thing. Lied right to us. Right in between our cartoons. Two can have tamales in the laundry room. That's true. Two can. Yeah, that tongue, that's unsettling. And look how proud he is of it, too. It's like, ugh, you know what I mean? Defund the cereal industry. I don't eat that stuff. I eat,
what the hell am I looking at?
I eat the monster cereals around Halloween time. That's about it. Can't forget Toucan Tim, Toucan Sam's off-brand twin brother. Oh man, to see Grace the Malto Meal cereals? Ah, fantastic. Yeah, maybe second cousin, probably. Yeah, the monster cereals are good. I love those. You give me some of that Count Chocula, some of that Boo Berry, some of that Fruit Brute, some Yummy Mummy, even Carmela Creeper. I love Carmela Creeper. You don't eat cereal because you have eggs every day. What if they started putting eggs in the cereal? I feel like I remember, and this may or may not be true, but I feel like, yeah, Frankenberry, that's what it was. I feel like they had a Jurassic Park cereal that had dinosaur eggs that would dissolve. But I may have just made that up. I'm not sure. But that's a good question. How do you say toucan in French? Have you watched Henry Danger? No, I don't know Henry Danger. Sounds dangerous. Here is how you say toucan. Well, first of all, in English.
Toucan.
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 Toucan. Now, how do you say it en français? It's spelled the same, but I bet you it was called, yeah, they pronounce it something along those lines. All right, how do you say it in French?
Toucan.
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 Toucan. So you just play it, you say it normal.
Toucan.
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 Toucan. So if you ever find yourself in France at a zoo or maybe an exotic pet store or something like that, and you're looking to buy a gigantically nosed bird, you better not ask for no
toucan.
They won't know what you're talking about. So be sure to ask for it by name. If you're in France, you just can't beat
toucan.
Toucan. Toucan. Toucan. That's how you say Donkey Kong in French too. Toucan.
Toucan.
Toucan. Toucan. Toucan. Yeah, when you're munching on your long bread, having one of them fancy coffees with the drizzly things on the top of it, smoking your cigarettes like them French people do. Toucan. How do they say frog in French? I think they pronounce it frog. Frog. Would you rather be a toucan or a parrot? Well, a parrot can talk. And I tell you, that beak looks like a large thing to be lugging around. Thank you, Commodore Friday. So I think I'd have to go parrot. Yeah, and also there's the crackers. You get the crackers. Can I have a toucan with my croissant? Croissant? Blah, 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 long bread. Croissant. And that's your French lesson for today from your old pal Saka. And you can trust me because I've never set foot in France before. And I met a French person one time. And I have Google. So there's three. Three good reasons to trust me to teach you French. French toucans don't shave their armpits. Nope, sure don't. They sure don't. Real French or Canadian French? Oh, I don't know. I didn't ask. I got away from him as fast as I could. No time for question. I was just like, hey, you look weird. And he goes, oh, because I'm French. And I go, oh, goodbye.
You tell him Steve Dave just cheered 100 bits. All right, 5 more minutes until these people has to get out of here with their garbage.
Garbage. Get out of here with that garbage. There you go. No, I never went to band camp. Probably because I was never in a band. All right, Silver Jim, thank you so much for hanging around, my friend. Smooches for you. So hope everything's going well with you. Best of luck to you. You got the t-shirt, Brother Fabulous? You telling people to get out of... When you're able to passively tell people to get out of here with your garbage, that's when you know you're doing pretty good. How was it? Well, I've been in bands, but not the ones that would go to camp. Donkey Kong in French. Well, that's just telling me Donkey Kong. Like donkey and then Kong. That's not what I want. I want to know how you say Donkey Kong in French.
Hong Kong.
What?
Hong Kong.
Yeah, I think that's just how you say donkey and then Kong. Yeah, because An is just donkey. So they probably have some other name for him. They say big giant monkey in French. Yeah, there you go. How you say big giant monkey? Le singe est sous la branche.
Big giant monkey. Grand singe géant.
Grand singe géant. Le grand singe géant.
Grand singe géant.
Big giant monkey. Yeah, everything in France does sound more romantic for sure. Cause I like if you went up to a lady, you know what I mean? You're trying to pick up a lady and you say, "Hey, baby," you remind me of a
big giant monkey.
She's gonna hit you in the face. But if you walk up to a lady, especially one that doesn't speak French, and you say, "Hey, baby, when I look at you, all I can think is
Grand singe géant."
You just got yourself a date, buddy. You just got yourself a date.
And I wouldn't give your troubles to a
Grand
monkey
singe
on a
géant.
rock.
Thank you, RV Esquire. Yeah, I'll remember that for the next Valentine's Day video. Man, I wish I would have come up with this a week or two ago. That'd have been made a great little video. That's another thing I want to start doing too. I want to start making dumb videos again. See, my problem is that whenever I go a while without posting like a YouTube video or like a, just like a video into the tickety talks or something like that. Every day that goes by, I feel like if I do post a video, then it needs to be really good because it's been so long since I've done one. Like if I just did one yesterday, I could just out some crappy video, no problem. But I feel like it's just been so long, I feel like people would get the alert on the phone and be like, uh-oh, Sockot done dropped a video. Uh-oh, wait a minute. Oh, sorry, kids, hold on. You gotta watch this. You gotta watch this new video that just dropped. And then it's just something stupid and they'll be like, oh, well, I'm deleting this guy from my life forever. So I feel like it's got to be really good. Which is not true. Just what I think. But more videos. That's what I need to do. Gotta make more videos. I just gotta get rid of that inner critic. Just gotta get rid of that inner critic. That's the tough part. That's the tough part. You gotta find a zen place. Gotta go to a zen place. Omelette du fromage. You're a fan of mediocre sock cop TikToks. Well, I'm chock full of those. Is that when the video killed the radio star? When it dropped? Yeah. Yeah, the first time. The first time the real big video dropped, that was the end of that radio star. God bless their zombie bones. It's a shame. You hate to see it, you really do. But for now, we got a little time to play some ducks. Got a little time to play some ducks. And here's another thing that grinds my gears. Is I was I got this game that I bought on Steam forever ago. It's called Rocksmith. And you plug a guitar into your computer, you can play, it's like Guitar Hero, but you play it with like a real guitar, you know? And I was like, oh yeah, I forgot about that game. I'm gonna play that. So I re-download it and pull it in, and it's like, oh yeah, this game doesn't work anymore. Sorry. We lost the license to those songs, so you can't play it anymore. And I'm like, what in the world? What a ripoff. What a big fat ripoff. What's going on there, nephew Dookie? Smooches for you, my friend. Welcome in. Even though you've been here the whole time. I thought Rocksmith was what the people who make shaped rocks were called. And alive! Oh my goodness gracious! It's so good to see you, my friend. You're exactly right. Yeah, the Rocksmith too. Yeah, if you got the 2014 one. At least I couldn't get it to work. I couldn't get it to work at all. It's like, nope. Rock Band taught me to play drums. I want to try that Rocksmith doohickey. Well, they have a new one now. They want you to have their new one. Now they have Rocksmith Plus that you pay $20 a month for. What a racket. What a racket. Oh yeah, we're playing duck race. You can type exclamation point quack to put a duck in the pond. You could also type exclamation point duck hat and then the name of one of these hats right here. Or you can use the secret bestest hat. Duck hat sock cop. Make you look styling and profiling. Jet flying, limousine riding. And you can also change your duck's name. Exclamation point, whatever, duck name, and then change your duck's name. Did you get your duck in? Probably. Let's see, I don't know. Yeah, Duck Hat Random is also a good option to do. Let's see, we got Big Fat Monkey, Fez Flockham, Steve Dave. We got Duck Tacos, Radar Toucan, Quack Nicholson.
Wow. You tell him Steve Dave just cheered 50 bits. Dookie. Remember, those without Fez Flock Fezzes, you can steal the sock cop going at a reasonable speed award for us by changing your hat just before the goal.
Just before the goal. So I'm not sure. You may or may not be in there. But here's the thing. It doesn't remember your hat, but it remembers your name. Yeah, Dookie Butt. There you go. That's you. So even if you played a year ago and you changed your name, you type duck name, Dookie Butt, whatever it is. It remembers your name. Is that a beret? Oh my goodness, it is. Is that one of them Scottish gimmicks? What is that? What is that? MM Oth 27. Mamoth 27? I don't know. Does that mean anything to you guys? Well, when you have the perfect name, there's no need to change it, Brenda Fabulous. Yeah, those look Scottish. Interesting. No, it's not the kind you'd find in a secondhand store. That one's not raspberry. That was more of a mint. It's more of a mint color, if you ask me. Waddle to Whitman. Way to go, Crookedville. That's good. Square berry beret. The kind you find in a toucan's beak. Square berry beret. I think I love her. Ow! Is there supposed to be background music? Yeah, there is. Is there not? No, there's not. Now there is. Thanks. Now it's there. So you probably saw me just bebopping around like a moron to no music at all. Thank you for not calling the crazy house on me. Maury, I went to school with that guy. All right, here we go. We're going to start the race in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Fight! I mean, race. Oh, there goes Moron going the wrong way. Perfect name for Moron. Going the wrong way. Oh, but it's making it up for it. Make it up for it. Uh-oh, watch out, kids. That was a close one. Oh, there's Moron. But I think Moron and Duck might have switched names, because this Duck bebopping at the very beginning part of the pond. So let's see what happens here. Now, this has been a very dangerous course lately. I feel like we haven't gotten through this course without a stuck duck in a long time. And last time we had 3 stuck ducks, if I'm not mistaken. Unless that was a fever dream too. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, watch out. Watch out, Duke and Dookie. Duke and Dookie. Let's go. Look at that, Trapper 008 zooming down with the army helmet on. Up. Slow it up a little bit. Hit a rock. Whoopsie doopsies. Whoopsie doopsies. But it's still Trapper's race to lose. Look at that. Look at that. Unless an eagle comes down and swoops him off the track. And it didn't. It's Trapper 008 is the winner. I shall now play you the Golden Kazoo of Victory. Oh, nope. Oh, almost forgot. You do not patooey away the Golden Kazoo. You must treat it with respect and dignity. So please, crowd of angels, come take this Golden Kazoo away. Amen. Patooey! No, the good rewind is here. It still works. Oh, wait, no. I don't know. It should. Oh, you don't like the... Oh, you like the other... Oh, the fake one. Yeah. I remember. Before I figured out how to make it actually do it. I used to have to pretend. That was fun. I should bring that back. Yeah, it used to do, everything was the same. It would go, but then it would just be me, and I would just pretend to redo what I just did. But I was never good at remembering what it was. And look at that! Look at Moron, looking to be the winner of the Sock Cop Going at a Reasonable Speed Award. Way to go! I'm just swimming. Hey, fellas. Is there some kind of race going on? Huh? Where'd everybody go? I was just floating, and everybody went by real fast. I don't know why. I don't know. Guess I'll just keep floating. I'm just a simple moron duck. Congratulations, Trapper 008. Just So the Blowhard is great in second place. We got Duck Tacos. We got Toucan Duck in fourth place. Cameron Susie rounding out the top 5. Fez Flockham, not Fluck. Fez Flockham Steve Duck. Dubby Power Duck. Do I have What the Dub? I do have What the Dub. Dubby Power Duck in 7th place. Waddled Whitman, Cluck Norris, Radar Toucan. We got Kodo. We got Hey Jarts Goose, Ducan Dookie Butt, New Quack City, Brenda Fabulous, Floyd Vivino, Duck, Mr. Dangus, Sox Fez Coach, and Mo Ron, the winner of this archive going at a reasonable speed. Award, way to go. Dookie Butt was robbed. There's a turd burglar on the loose. Next one. I know Acres Pie. I'm trying. I stumbled over the words. I got a fat tongue for a guy with no tongue. Exclamation point quack. Put a duck in the pot. Same thing as before. You could change your duck's name. Change your duck's hat. Well, if you don't feel like changing its name or its hat, you can change its hat or its name. And while we wait for everybody to get in, I'm going to read you an especially long dad joke. A man was driving and saw a truck stalled on the side of the highway that had 10 penguins standing next to it. All right, am I setting the scene for you? He's driving by, sees a broken down truck. There's 10 penguins. 10 penguins standing by the broken down truck. Now, we don't know if the penguins were driving or what the score was, but we got to read more to find out. So the man that was driving, he pulled over and asked the truck driver, okay, so the penguins were not driving the truck. They were passengers in the truck. Truck broke down. This guy being a good Samaritan, asking the truck driver if he needs any help. The truck driver replied, if you could take these penguins to the zoo while I wait for a tow truck, that would be great. So he was on his way, taking the penguins to the zoo when his truck broke down. This man coming to save the day. He asked him to take the penguins to the zoo while he waits for a tow truck. All right, everybody got it? You got it? All right, good. The man agreed. He said yes. Loaded the penguins into the back of his car. 2 hours later, the trucker was back on the road and decided to check on the penguins. He went to the zoo, but the penguins were not there. So he returned to his truck, drove around the town looking for any sign of the penguins, the man, or his car. While driving past a movie theater, the truck driver spotted the guy walking out of the theater with the 10 penguins. The truck driver yelled at him. He said, "What are you doing? You were supposed to take them penguins to the zoo." And the man said, "I did. And then I had some extra money, so I figured I'd take him to go see a movie too." That's right. Took him to go see a movie. Took him to see a movie. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, race.
Wow. You tell I'm Steve Dave just cheered 50 bits. Right when I didn't think food could call, onion rings.
Oh my goodness gracious, you tell him Steve Dave. That's fantastic. Onion rings flying with me. Nothing but onion rings do I see. Moon pie. Oh yeah, it's Mardi Gras time around here in the old Mobiles. I don't particularly partake of the Mardi Gras myself anymore, but a lot of people do enjoy it. Although I am seeing some parades. People are posting on social media some of the great things that people are throwing from the parades this year. Some people are getting whole packs of Conecuh sausage. Oh my goodness gracious. Now, if I was guaranteed a pack of Conecuh sausage, I would most definitely attend a parade. Yeah, I'm not surprised. I think I should do the beads gimmick. Well, it's not guaranteed free sausage. You know what I mean? It's just like one person. No. I think he owns that. Doc Rob, I think he owns that little part. Yeah, there's a non-zero chance of free sausage. That's true. But that's what keeps me going just in general. Fez Flockham, Steve Duck. There you go. Way to go. First place. What beads gimmick, Brenda Fabulous? Like catch the bees? Oh, I can guarantee you they're going to be throwing out a couple of eggs this year. One internet buddy that I know, he found a really good deal on eBay about this huge old box of like dinosaur trading cards from like the 80s. And that's what he's going to throw out. So I'm thinking I may go see that one. See if I can't catch me a couple packs of dinosaur trading cards. Wow, look at that. There were no stuck ducks in the last race. Kaneka sausage trap at 008. Did you know that there's a huge problem of fake koi fish? No, I didn't know that, Crooked Vote. Conecua. It's a regional kind of sausage. They actually make it in a factory about an hour away from me. Every time I go on a trip, I go and visit the Kaneka sausage factory. Sort of like going to Mecca for me. It's like a holy pilgrimage to the sausage plant. It's really nice. They got really nice bathrooms there. You can buy T-shirts. Make a mean cup of coffee too. Where is it? It's in Evergreen, Alabama. That's where the sausage factory is. Right up there, right along I-65. Oh, I don't know. I guess you fell or something like that. I don't know what happened. One in every 4 fish, you'll find a decoy. Why is your cup? No, my coffee's not mean. They make a mean cup of coffee at the Kaneka sausage place, which you wouldn't think a sausage place have good coffee, but they do. They do. I-85 ends in Birmingham, I think. Yeah, I don't know. That's up north. I've been on those, but I don't really remember the numbers and stuff. Fez Flockham, Steve Duck. Congratulations, first place. We got Roman gets 13th pla. Brenda Fabulous in 3rd. We got Toucan Duck. Cameron Susie once again in 5th. Yeah, it's a good idea. That's a really good idea, actually. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that idea. Radar Toucan in 6th place. We got Moron in 7th. We got PP Poo Poo in 8th place. Kodo Dookie Butt Sock in 10th place. Go Duck Yourself in 11th. Trapper 008. Bill Nye the Science. JABH Sucks. We got Hajarks. Sox Life Coach in 16th. Harvey Esquire. Quilliam Powell. Duck Tacos. And Dubby Power Duck is the winner of the Sock Hop Going at a Reasonable Speed Award. Way to go! How mean is it? The Kazoo Museum is in Beaufort, South Carolina. That's true. We looked at their website. But all I need, really, is just to find the place that sells cheap blanks kazoos. I'll just write my name on them. Or get some stickers made or something like that. Yeah! Oh my goodness gracious, look at that Renzerade. Everybody stand at attention for inspection. I hope everyone's beds have been made nice and neat. And all your clothes are put away and folded. Because here comes Renzerade. Stopping by with the raid. Smooches for you, my friend. Thank you so much for stopping by. First of all, how was your stream? I hope you had a spectacular stream. I saw that you were, according to the title of your stream, you must be anxiously awaiting a delivery of some kind. Oh, thank you so much, Renz Ray, for the affiliate anniversary well-wish gimmick thing.
You tell him Steve Dave just cheered 50 bits.
Very nice of you.
How do you
And
catch a
Davey
unique
Undead,
rabbit?
you too.
Unique up on it. How do you catch a tame rabbit? Tame way, unique up on it. Okay, I'm done. I gotta get the medication going.
All right, you tell us, Steve. Thank you so much, my friend. Thank you so much for those 50 delicious bits. That's very kind of you. Filling up the goblet of justice. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Let me see. Did I say I wish you raid you since it's your anniversary. Oh. Ren's Ray, thank you, my friend. I appreciate that. That's very kind of you. Very, very kind of you. Yeah, it's a bit. I didn't even realize it was until I got on here and Twitch told me that I should wish myself happy affiliate anniversary. Which I did do because, you know, I deserve to be nice to myself. But I hope you had a grand old stream. Let me scroll back right quick like. There was a lot of exclamation point quacks going on. Which feel free to join. Feel free to join the gimmicks here. Exclamation point quack. Put a duck in the pond. We got this, and then we're going to do one more race. And then I'm going to be heading out myself. I'll be raiding somebody's. Hippo anniversary to you. Thank you, Renzerate. I will. I plan on keeping
Friend
this
of
train
Fabulous
rolling.
just cheered 60 bits. My son and his wife did the granddaughter gimmick.
I saw that, Brent the Fabulous. Congratulations. Woo! Man, you. They're cranking out them grandkids for you, ain't they? You love to see it. I love to see it. I know it just makes you happy as a clam. All the little babies. All the little bitty babies showing up. I love it. And they're going to be all like, what do they, you don't have to tell me if it's too private, but what do your grandkids call you? Do they call you Granny? Do they call you Meemaw? Probably not Meemaw since you're in California and not in Alabama. It is Meemaw! Oh my goodness gracious! Meemaw! I love it! I love it! Meemaw is elite. I love Meemaw. Oh, that's the best. Or I often, you know, probably, in a joking way, but yet, wow. Is it like, you can call me anything but Meemaw, and then the kid learns to talk and goes, Meemaw, Meemaw. And you're like, all right then, well, that's adorable. I'll allow it. I figured you would train all the grandkids to call you. That's awesome. Mom and Daddy, can I go spend the night at the house? Fart mom. Can I spend the night at Fart Ma's house? I like it there. She always feeds us beans. She feeds us beans. We can stay up all night and eat beans. And fart, eat beans. Oh my goodness, I love Meemaw. Oh, that's fantastic. That is fantastic. Oh man, that has made my entire day. I was already having a great day, and then that happened. Another level. Another level. Your great grandma was Meemaw? Ah, those are my favorite. I don't know. That's one of my favorite questions to ask somebody that's got grandkids. Oh, what do they call you? What do they call? I love it when they have different names for the different kids too. Be like, well, this one calls me Grandpappy, and this one here calls me Old Jim, and this one here just calls me Sir. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. And off they go. This is the snow level. This is where Ari Bobari lives. Fartma will be a character from the Breck Show. That's right. Poll for Stuck Ducks next race. Hey, that's a good idea. That's a good idea. You know what's also a good idea? Actually showing the race. Wait, hold on. There we go. Yeah, let's do a prediction. I like the predictions. Your former mother-in-law's. Oh my. Ooh. Will a duck get stuck? Yar or nar? This is for the next race, not this one. For the next race. Hey, where'd everybody go? Oh, there they are. Whoa, look at that. Oh, okay, there we go. There's Tamale Addict with the bag on their head like that. Oh, that's probably the bag the tamales came in. And they're trying to get that last little bit of tamale debris out of the bottom of the bag. Been there. Same thing happened to Pringles sometimes. Except the problem with... You remember they did like a whole commercial campaign about people getting their hands stuck in the Pringles jar? Trying to get that last... It's not like the thing weighs 100 pounds. You just turn it upside down. It's easy. You know what I mean? It's not glued to the table. You pick it up and you go... You just funnel it in your mouth. You just let it go down the little Pringle slide. Right down into the gullet. I don't see why this is so complicated. Yeah, that's right. They did the bit on Clerks. Duck Tacos is the winner. Sometimes you just gotta let that last chip go. Stupid. You just tilt the thing. You do the same thing with the bags too. I always do that. The last little bits. Once you've gotten the last large hunk of chip, and all that's left is a little dust and a couple little chip niblets. That's left. You just straighten out the side of the bag. Boop, boop, boop. Right down the gullet it goes. Not very complicated. Yeah, them little old chip niblets, you know. Little pieces. Reese's Pieces. Oh man, I bought some cookies at the grocery store yesterday. You know, the grocery store got like a little bakery section or whatever where they bake bread and whatnot. Actually, I wanted a piece of bread. They make this pepperoni and cheese bread that's really good. But the only one that they had was like 3 days old, and it was looking like it had seen better days. And I'm like, I ain't buying no elderly bread. You know what I mean? But then I looked next to the bread, and they had cookies, and they had Heath. They had Heath cookies. Now, a Heath bar, I've never seen anybody buy and consume a Heath bar just on its own. But if it's in baked goods or a Dairy Queen Blizzard, something along those lines. Oh, man. Yeah, he got kids. Well, I ate all his cookies, and they were delicious. You got coconut cookies, St. Aaron? Oh, man, I like coconut cookies. Heath bar chewy and too crunchy. Yeah, I don't know. I'll eat a Heath bar. I will eat a Heath bar. But I've never seen anybody just buy one. Like, oh boy, a Heath bar. I'll purchase and consume that. I've never seen that before. I've seen somebody buy and eat a Snickers. I've seen somebody buy and eat, Reese's Cups. But I've never seen anybody bought a Heath bar. But they're good. They're good. Especially in something. Every time I go to if I go to Dairy Queen and get one of them Blizzards, I'm getting the Heath Blizzard. Because, it's perfect for that. And it's perfect for cookies. Oh, you gotta try it, Shin. Yeah, usually an ice cream. I think that's where it's born to be. How about a big hunk? Oh, I've never had a big hunk. Never had a big hunk. I was the same way, saying there. I never saw anybody buy a peppermint patty either. Until one day I did, and it was the weirdest thing. I was like, really? You're gonna... Oh, I thought those things just appeared in Halloween bags. I didn't know you could buy them. Only like tiny hunks. There you go. I don't know if it was boy. Oh yeah, the race is over. Congratulations to Duck Tacos is the winner. Dookie Butt Sock in second place. We got Toucan Duck in third. Fez Flockham Steve Duck in fourth. Just Another Blowhard Isn't Paying At. There's Speedy in sixth place. Tamale Addict in lucky number 7. Sox Life Coach in 8th. Go Duck Yourself in 9th. Brandy Bingham in 10th place. We got Edgar Allan Crow in 11th. Big Back Quack. Hajarks. Quack Crawford. Karen Susie. Kodo, 16th place and 17th place. Very close. Very close. And Brenda Farbulous, the winner of the Sock Hop Going at a Reasonable Speed Award. Way to go, my friend. Way to go. All right, we'll go back to the OG. We'll go back to the OG. Last race of the evening before we raid the most likely Ben Monster. I'm going to check and see. Yeah, Ben Monster got it going on. Yeah, Ben Monster. It's 3 house time, baby. All right, exclamation point quack, put a duck in the pot. Exclamation point duck hat, change your duck's hat. Oh yeah, we got cheerwine down here. We're lousy with cheerwine. You want some? You need me to mail you some? Oh, it's very overrated. Yeah, I don't like it myself. But if you had a thirst, I would send it to you. Yeah, Crooked Vote likes the cheerwine. I'm not wild about it. You had some after years of hype and it's just okay. Oh, speaking of, you know where I'm going to be going soon, Shin? Wawa, that's right. Be going to Wawa here soon. I can't wait to eat one of them sandwiches. Finally. Can't wait. Cheerwine is like a, I don't know, it's like a soda. I don't know what flavor it's supposed to be. And boiled peanuts are delicious, Doc Rob. You just didn't have them right. They can be gross. Oh, Doc Rob is your best friend. Now it's over with. I'm going to get one of them Italian Wawas. Oh, man. It's going to be great. I can't wait. I passed by it the other day, but I was on my way to an important thing and I didn't have time to stop. Which they're building one like right up the road from me. And I keep waiting. I'm trying to hold out for that. But I may not be able to wait. Oh, the Wawa app? They got good like rewards and deals and stuff like that. Okay, good. I'm going to download the Wawa app then. I'm going to do that right now. I'm going to pause everything else in my life right this second and download the Wawa app. Where's my downloading app area thing? All right, there it is. I got a phone right here. Now it's got to search. Wawa. That's easy
You
to
tell
type.
him Steve Dave just cheered 50 bits. Welcome in new members of the Fez flock. May the Mustafa be with you.
Yes, thank you. You tell him Steve Dave. That's what I'm talking about. Thank you, my friend. Then link my card. All right, I'm going to do it. Wawa! Boom shakalaka. I got to create an account. Oh, there's a lot of ducks in the pond. Oh, there's one more duck in the pond. Oh, you can only get a Wawa card in the store? Well, we'll see about that. All right, here we go. Last race, ladies and gentlemen, in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Wrong button. Here we go. Oh, you tell him, Steve Quake. There we go. Mr. Dagus. You might be able to see the northern lights. Ooh! I want some. I want to see the northern lights. But I guess if you want to see the northern lights living in a place called the South, probably not your best bet. Probably not the ideal place. I'm giving Wawa all my information. My social security numbers, my phone number, mother's maiden name. Blood type. Shoe size, even if I don't wear shoes. All right, here we go. Starting the race. In 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go! VIN number for my car, yes. Which my car is currently it's in the shop. Getting repaired. So when that drunk guy hit me. Oh, yeah. Blood sample, I got to get that. I don't have a blood sample apparatus on my phone. So I can't do that. Oh, you know what show I've been watching? AP Bio. Anybody watch AP Bio? That's a great show. Ironically, it's probably less likely you'd see the southern light. You know what? You're right. I'm even further away from the southern lights. Yeah, sure did, Oribo boy. Everything was fine. I didn't get hurt or anything. Just some old drunk guy. Well, he wasn't that old. But he was very, very drunk. It went crash right into my Kia. So now she's in the shop, getting fixed up. But luckily he was drunk and insured. Any wages on Stuck Ducks during the last race? Oh, I don't know. Let me see. That's a good question. A very good question. Yeah, we had 4 votes for no, 2 votes for yes. Oh, the hit and run. Oh, that's no good. Was he driving at a reasonable speed? You know what? I think he actually was driving at a reasonable speed. The only problem was that everybody else was decided to stop for the red light. And I guess he didn't see it. I don't know. Been watching Mayday Air Disasters on YouTube? Oh, I haven't seen that. And look at that, there were no Stuck Ducks. Unbelievable. Way to go. Cluck Yeager. Cluck Yeager is the winner. Excellent fish taco shaped like a fish. Yeah, he was drunk too. He was drunk. Dookie Butt Sock in second place. We got Karen Susie in lucky number 3rd. Northern Lights in 4th. Dubby Power Duck.
Anonymous just tipped 15. Enjoyed the stream. Please tuck me in.
The Anani Mouse. Oh my goodness gracious. I wonder if that's any relation to the Anani Moose. Smooches for use. Anani Mouse. Allow me to tuck you into bed. Smooches for use. Good night. Sleep tight. Do not let the bed bugs bite. Sleep the sleep of the righteous, my friend. Got W Power Duck in 5th place. Brenda Formulous in 6th. Sir Scotty B 518. I mean, sorry about that. Sir Scotty B 518. In 7th place, Toucan Duck. Beep Beep Poo Poo. A Perfect Urkel. Oh, I still love that name. Duck Tacos in 11th place. Ducky Charms. There's old Speedy in 13th. Radar Toucan, Dudley Doot right. Hey, I like that. That's a good thing. Go Birds. Go Duck Yourself. Hajarks. Sox Life Coach in 19th. St. Aaron in 20th. Kodo in 21st. And Fez Flock of Steve Duck, once again, the winner of the Sock Cop going at a reasonable speed award. Way to go, my friend. Way to go. You love to see it. And there were no stuck ducks. No stuck ducks. So allow me to give out the points. Nar. Stuck ducks. I don't think you're going to win very much. But there you go. Fez Flock got that award. Thank you so much, Anani Mouse. Let me take a look and see. I know we already tucked you in, but let's take a look and see what the Anani Mouse got for the desk. That very, very generous donation. Keeping the dream alive. It's a VHS, baby. Ow! Ow! Yeah! That's what I'm talking about. Oh, that's the good stuff right there. Oh! Look, now that I have a VHS, we can do an instant replay slow-mo of what just happened. Ready? No! Stop! Slow-mo of what just happened. Ready? No! Stop! Oh no, it's a boomerang! Ah. Ah. Hey, I can recreate that, Mr. Dagus. The VHS is coming from inside the house. Whoa. Wrong button. I meant to go.
Give me the police.
Oh, man. Oh, this is too much fun. I'm so glad I didn't die so I could do this again. This rules. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me on this lovely evening. I will be back tomorrow. Same sock time. Same sock channel. Feel free to hang about in the Discord. Yeah. And sign up for my newsletter if you haven't. And if you are going to bed, allow me to tuck you in. Sock Up loves you, everybody. Good night, sleep tight, and don't let the bed bugs bite. Happy birthday, Ari Bobari. Good night, everybody. And we'll see you here tomorrow in the kingdom of the internets. And remember, you can do what you want when you have love in your heart. Except for speed, of course. Now tell him good night, old man. Tell him good night. We're out of time. Good night, everybody. Sock Up loves you. Whoops. Nope. There we go.
And now, folks, it's time to say goodnight. We sincerely appreciate your patronage and hope we've succeeded in bringing you an enjoyable evening of entertainment. Please drive home carefully and come back again soon. Good night.